niggas. I'm calling out all these niggas. Ain't no Debo, don't stall these niggas. Pipe up, pipe up, pipe down when you call my phone. Don't hit me up about no bitch. Gave her dick, now she won't get gone. Pipe up, pipe up. Who the fuck want war with a demon? You ain't got enough money, my nigga. Treat this shit like cars I'm leasing. Pipe up, pipe up. Do it look like I'm worried about a thread? When I'm strapped like COD. And you know I got them all on deck. Pipe up, pipe up. Big money when I push that button. Damn, why they all mad at me? Big Ratchet gon' push them buttons. Pipe up, pipe up. Now y'all really just need to pipe down. And this what you really want, my nigga? I can make one call right now. Pipe up, pipe up. Yo, bitch tryna hop on dick. And you know I left it wet, my nigga. Better go ahead and mop that shit. Pipe up, pipe up. Keep talking, you gon' get piped up. Yo, bitch tryna get piped up. Snotty nose, he gon' get wiped up. Pipe up, pipe up. These niggas ain't gon' do nothing. I ain't never did none of y'all nothing. Big Ratchet gon' push them buttons. Pipe up, pipe up. Keep talking, you gon' get piped up. Yo, bitch tryna get piped up. Snotty nose, he gon' get wiped up. Pipe up, pipe up. These niggas ain't gon' do nothing. I ain't never did none of y'all nothing. Big Ratchet gon' push them buttons. Pipe up, pipe up. Keep talking, you gon' get piped up. Yo, bitch tryna get piped up. Snotty nose, he gon' get wiped up. Pipe up, pipe up. These niggas ain't gon' do nothing. I ain't never did none of y'all nothing. Big Ratchet gon' push them buttons. Pipe up, pipe up. Keep talking, you gon' get piped up. Yo, bitch tryna get piped up. Snotty nose, he gon' get wiped up. Pipe up, pipe up. These niggas ain't gon' do nothing. I ain't never did none of y'all nothing. Big Ratchet gon' push them buttons. Pipe up, pipe up. Keep talking, you gon' get piped up. Yo, bitch tryna get piped up. Snotty nose, he gon' get wiped up. Pipe up, pipe up.
Hey, no I'm talking about, no I'm talking about, no I'm talking about. We back, Ratchet Gang. We back with another one. We back with another banger. Let's get the likes up. Look, you might have forgot. Hell, they might have forgot. But you already know it's the king. Too loyal, know I'm talking about Ratchet TV. Hey, y'all already know, man. Y'all already know. Get the likes up if you in the building. And if you're new to the channel, hit that subscribe button. Tap that notification bell so you can get the drop whenever I drop. Alright, so boom. Man. We gotta talk, Ratchet Gang. We gotta chop it up. Look, tonight we gotta talk about this Diddy case. But before I talk about that Diddy case, thank you, Leash. Salute to you for that two-piece McNugget. Thank you for that two-piece. Salute to you, True, for that 20-piece McNugget. I appreciate you for that 20-piece McNugget. That's how you start the show. Even before I get on the screen, they got some cho-chos waiting for me. Salute to y'all, man. That's how you start off that show. Make sure everybody in here double taps that screen to get these likes up. Let's get trending. Let's go. Double tap that screen. Double tap that screen. I need everybody in the building to double tap that screen. Get these likes up. Let's get it to 300 likes. All right. So tonight we got to talk about, and I ended up having to switch my whole live up after what ended up coming out today. And I even said it last night, like, I'm exposing so much in this case, and the things that I'm saying to my people, it's like, bro, I'm not saying people listening to me, but I'm just saying every single time I tend to say something, we get results the next day. Every time I call people out, we get results the next day. Last night, I was on Discord, and I was exposing how I knew for a fact, and I showed y'all, well, I wasn't on live, but I was showing them pictures on on Discord, and I'm showing them how someone upstairs was recording this Diddy arrest from the hotel. And I was like, bro, this don't make sense. Somebody is, that's not hotel footage y'all are looking at. I told them I'm willing to bet my life on this right now. If I could just get some inside footage of that hotel, or if I could just show like the coordinates, when I could just get on. I said, somebody just give me this is exactly what I said. Somebody just give me the address to the hotel. We end up pulling up the address. I'm on my Google whoop-de-whoop, and I'm showing them a still of how it looks at the top and how it looks right there inside. Then I get them an inside picture to show them exactly where Diddy got arrested at. Somebody was standing right there at the perfect time to catch that. And I was like, bro, I knew it. I'm not tripping. Something about this Diddy case just, it's not sitting right with me. Because I know a play is in play. It's something in motion right now. allegedly, and everything. Well, I say is alleged, and it's all under the Fair Use Act. And you can see the fair use disclaimer in the description of this video, and in the description of all my videos. This is just for entertainment and educational purposes only. This is just to educate my people on what we've been covering over here. Like I said, it's all under the Fair Use Act, and you can see the fair use disclaimer in the description of this video. And everything I say is alleged. Allegedly. Nah, but for real, man, it's something going on in this case. I just can't put my finger on it. I'm like, bro, we're missing it. But it's all starting to make sense because all the dominoes are starting to fall around Diddy. But notice, no one in his crew has been mentioned as of yet. Nobody in Diddy's entire crew has been mentioned. So before we get this live started, I want to ask y'all a question. We're going to do a poll. Did you see the Diddy press conference? Who's this the presser today? Did you guys see the Diddy presser today with the lawyer? Let me know in the chat who saw that Diddy presser today. Anybody in the chat? Did y'all see that Diddy presser today? Let me know in the chat because we gotta chop it up about that. We have to. After what I seen today, I switched my whole live around, and I've been working nonstop all day to figure out how can I present this live and do what I want to do. It might take a couple, maybe 3 hours to do what I want to do. But I want to go to show you guys. First of all, we got to chop it up about what happened today. That press conference was bone-chilling, mind-blowing, jaw-dropping. The things that I'm hearing in that press conference is everything that we've been saying over here. Now, a lawyer is saying it. These are things that I've been saying. Where are these allegations at? Because we haven't, I said it yesterday. Diddy's not going down for no kids because we haven't heard anything about a kid. All of a sudden today, not even 24 hours later, boom. Here's the allegations of the kids. There's a 9-year-old boy. A 9-year-old boy suing Diddy for SA. Now things are starting to get a little bit tricky. And now you're starting to see, okay, now some names are being named. They also said today in this press conference, and we're going to watch it just here in a minute. They said they're finna start name dropping. They said the people that are suing Diddy, the people in these, the people that are suing Diddy, they're suing Diddy and they're dropping names. They said everybody's about to get named in the next lawsuits that are coming up. Salute V-Wheel for that 20-piece. Thank you. Salute, salute, salute. They said the next lawsuits that come up, names will be dropped. There's a 9-year-old boy that says he went to the studio with Diddy. He was lured there. Where was his parents at? Beats the hell out of me. But a 9-year-old boy ends up in the studio with a bunch of grown men and something ends up happening. But it wasn't just with Diddy, it was with a lot of other men. Some celebrities was in there. What y'all do to this kid? What is going to be in that lawsuit? Then there's a 15-year-old girl that says she was lured there. A 15-year-old girl was lured there. A 9-year-old boy. Now the allegations are coming out. Now this is where the things start to get a little sticky. So tonight, you see, I started the show a little different. We got to chop it up, y'all. We're going to be here for a while trying to figure this one out. I don't know, man. We're going to be here for a while trying to get to the bottom of this one. Diddy, I don't know what the fuck you did, but it's looking like you are, I believe you're naming some of the names. And I think you're playing the game with them, but I think this is going to be a Nino Brown type deal where if Diddy goes down, the industry goes with him. Diddy has way too much on all y'all. It's starting to scare y'all because everybody's quiet. Everybody's silent. Nobody wants to talk about Diddy no more. Now y'all don't know Diddy. Oh man, no, Diddy. Whoa, no. I don't even want no comment. No comment. No comment. I don't want to speak. Y'all was his friends. Y'all was at all the parties. Why are all y'all so scared of what's gonna come out? Because y'all know what y'all was doing at these parties, right? I think it's starting to make common sense. Everybody was playing the game. All of y'all was playing the game with Diddy. Diddy might have been playing all of y'all. Because now, all of y'all are about to be under investigation. So I asked the chat, I said, did you see the Diddy presser today with the lawyer? 65% of the room haven't even seen it yet. I want more votes because we only got, how many votes do we got on that poll? Let me see. We only have right now 222 votes. Come on, y'all. I need at least 500 votes on that poll to see. It's going to dictate how we cover this damn press conference because we about to put this press conference on here in a minute. And we got to chop it up about it. Not only are we going to talk about the press conference, we got to talk about the accusations that are coming out about Diddy. We got to talk about all of the new things that are coming out. We got to talk about everything that's going on today. There is a lot, a lot. That's all I'm gonna say. There is a lot that is going on in this Sean Diddy Combs case. So right now, everybody double tap your screen, get the likes up. Let's go. Go ahead and spark up your CBD. I had to spark up mine when the show started because I know this is gonna be intense. This is gonna be one of them ones. I ain't gonna lie to y'all. This is gonna get a little crazy. So when I put all this shit up on the screen, y'all just get your popcorn ready, get your dinner out the oven, get dinner off the stove, get dinner out the oven, get dinner out the microwave. I need y'all to get your drinks ready, get your CBD. You want to spark the CBD? Okay, go ahead, spark that CBD up. Also, get your shots. You know what I'm saying? Pouring you some orange juice, mixing whatever. All right, go ahead and get your ice cream, candy, cookies, your Snickers, your Twix, your Mars, your Milky Ways, whatever it is. You know it's about to get loose. Ladies, get your husbands out the way, or tell him to sit his little weak ass down and learn something. Big Ratchet. Poppy is on TV. You know, I'm talking about, hey, let him know. Big Daddy is Big Daddy time. You in here with Poppy right now. You know what I'm talking about? But anyway, y'all already know it's just the voice that makes the ladies moist. Big RatchetTV. Tone bite. All right, so let's get ready to to crank this Diddy. We almost got 300 likes, y'all. Come on, double tap the screen. All right, so we about to let me put this on the screen, cuz. Let me get ready to put this on the screen. It's about to get loose, y'all. All right, are y'all ready? I need to see these likes go up, man. I don't think they ready, man, because they in here bullshitting, cuz. They in here bullshitting, cuz. All right, hold on. Let me refresh my screen. Diddy accused of S.A.ing a 9-year-old boy. Now, this is where shit just starts to get a little crazy. He's like, hold on, dog. What? Diddy is accused of what? All right, hold on. All right. Man. All right, let's get to it. Let's get to it. Let's get to it. All right, y'all ready? Man, this is when the allegations start. You know what I'm saying? Diddy accused of abusing 9-year-old boy and spiking drinks with horse tranquilizers as 120 victims come forward with shocking claims. What the fuck, y'all? What is going on? A 9-year-old boy, man. In a in bombshell allegations, an additional 120 victims have come forward to accuse rapper Sean Diddy Combs of SA over a span of 25 years, with several underage victims, including a 9-year-old boy among them. The claims were made by a Texas lawyer, Tony Busby, who announced he's representing 120 new victims and believes he has legitimate cases against the rapper turned media mogul. Of the 120 new victims, 25 were underage when the alleged abuse happened between 1991 and as recently as this year, Busby revealed. The youngest victims were 9, 14, and 15 when they were victimized. The high profile lawyer announced at a press conference in Houston Tuesday. This individual, who was 9 years old at the time, was taken to an audition in New York City with Bad Boy Records, the attorney disclosed. The individual was SA'd allegedly by Sean Combs and several other people at that studio in the promise to both his parents, and they promised both his parents to him. Hold on. In the promise to both his parents and to him himself of getting a record deal. So they lured that little boy over there saying he was about to get a record deal with them. They lured that little boy over there telling them, hey, we finna get your son signed. So let's continue. And we're gonna play the whole press conference here in a minute, man. We're gonna go over the whole thing. Combs founded Bad Boy Records in 1993. The label launched the careers of the Notorious B.I.G., French Montana, and Machine Gun Kelly, all of them who were zesty. Anyway, other boys were there to audition as well, Busby stated. All of them were trying to land a record deal. All of them were minors. Diddy's legal team reacted to the new allegation shortly after Busby went public. Mr. Combs denies any false defamatory
and he said he ain't do none of this shit. He has not SA'd anyone, including minors. Combs' lawyer Erica Whoopty Whoop told Daily Mail he looks forward to proving his innocence and vindicating himself in court when the truth will be established based on evidence, not speculation. So Diddy's still saying he ain't did none of this stuff they saying he did. But hey, we gonna get to it, y'all. What do y'all think about this? Another minor told allegedly by Sean Combs that he would make him a star, but he needed to visit with him in private about it away from his parents. Once they were in the private area, Mr. Combs allegedly made the victim perform oral on him. Man, this is hard, y'all. Yeah, man, this is fucked up, man. Because we know this is what he did with Justin Bieber and them, man. So hold on, let me give my shout outs, man. Salute to Sweets for being a member for 28 months. Salute to you, Sweets. I appreciate that loyalty. Thank you, boo. Salute to Mari for that 20 piece. Thank you, sweetie. I appreciate you, Mari. Thank you, boo. I appreciate you for that 20 piece. Salute to Josie Rome for that 5 piece. Josie Rome says, salute, gang. Let's get the likes up. Double tap that screen. Salute, Josie. And salute to the Certified One for being a member for 3 months. Salute, Certified One. I appreciate you. Salute, salute, salute. All right. And anyway, an individual, 15 years at the time, hold on, where was I at? Another victim told he performed oral whoop-de-whoop-de-whoop. Thousands of calls with fresh accusations have flooded Busby's firm since the federal prosecutors announced the indictment against Diddy and arrested him last week. An individual 15 years old at the time, flown to New York City to attend a party, was drugged and then taken to a private room, allegedly in the presence of Mr. Combs. This female individual minor was R-worded. Then the individuals took turns on her. Man. So look, y'all. You know what? Let's get straight to it. Let's just get straight to it, man, because I feel like everybody ready for this. I think everybody ready for this. Hold on. Let me pull. Is it this one right here? Yeah, here we go, right here. Here we go, right here. Y'all ready for it? Are y'all just ready to go ahead and get it started? Because I need y'all to go ahead and drop the gems in the chat if y'all are ready. And I need y'all to double tap that screen. Why we don't got 400 likes right now? Why don't we have 400 likes on that screen right now? I need 400 likes on that screen. Are y'all ready? Drop the gems if y'all are ready. Let's go. We just gonna go ahead and get straight into it, man. We just gonna get straight into it. Cause I think everybody just they like, nah, fuck that, man. We just want to hear what the lawyer got to say, man. Let's just go ahead and chop it up. Because I asked y'all for 500 votes. We got 384. 62% of people said they have not heard of this. Go ahead and vote in the chat. Let me know if y'all heard of this, if y'all seen this or not. Let me know in the chat. Let's go.
The biggest secret in the entertainment industry that really wasn't a secret at all has finally been revealed to the world. The wall of silence has now been broken, and victims are coming forward. Our team has had at this point more than 3,285 individuals contact us, with people claiming to have been victimized by Sean Combs. After vetting, we now represent 120 individuals who intend to bring civil claims in civil court against Sean Diddy Combs, as well as claims against many other individuals and entities that we will name as defendants as we file these individual cases. And you should know, to the extent the clients feel comfortable, we also intend to make these individuals available to the authorities, specifically to the FBI. And you should also know a few of them have already been spoken to by the FBI.
So they're saying these victims have already talked to the FBI. The feds are on the way, and the feds are on this case. So what are y'all thinking so far about this? Let me know as time goes on. This is going to be a 30-something minute, it's going to be like a 30-minute press conference. So let's get to it.
Now, before we discuss the nature of the claims and claimants themselves, let me comment on the large volume of calls we have received since our first announcement. Even before the indictment of Sean Combs, we had received a small volume of calls and had screened a handful of cases. After the indictment of Sean Combs and the announcement that we were pursuing these claims, the floodgates opened. People who wouldn't otherwise, for a variety of reasons, are now stepping forward to make their voices heard and to pursue justice. But no, most of these people are scared. They fear backlash in their communities. They fear backlash in their own families. They are afraid of retaliation from the perpetrators and their associates. They are rightly afraid for their own personal safety. I expect that through this process, many powerful people will be exposed.
Let's stop it right there. They said through this process, many powerful, they didn't say famous. Notice he said powerful people will be exposed. It don't mean they're just celebrities. That means these motherfuckers got some status in the world, not just on some rap shit. This is about to get real spooky, y'all, because names is finna drop.
Many dirty secrets will be revealed. We know what we are potentially up against. And as is always the case in situations like this, when a celebrity is involved, people can be downright mean and nasty. You'd be shocked at the length fans will go, no matter the evidence, to the contrary, to defend celebrities they love. I mean, there's a reason for this word fans. They're fanatics. I've personally already been threatened multiple times on social media. And when I agreed to pursue this, I expected as much. This isn't my first rodeo. But victims who step forward to have their voices heard should not be subjected to that kind of conduct. They should not be targeted. I want to say this, and I want to be clear about it. Although we are vetting each call as stringently as we can, I always start with a mindset that I believe victims. I believe victims because I understand the tremendous courage it takes to step forward. So if you're watching this, please hear me. If you're out there and you have been victimized, you are not alone.
Remember, I told y'all the other day, and I showed y'all this. Do I still got? Let me see if I still got this real quick in here. I showed y'all this the other day. Whenever I seen this on Facebook, I told y'all and this is why I seen it right here. Boom. Look, I seen this on Facebook. I'm gonna bring it back to the press conference, y'all. I'm just trying to make sense of everything. I seen this on Facebook the other day. Anonymous compensation eligibility survey. Attention, have you or a loved one ever worked for, met, or had any interaction with Sean Diddy Combs? If you or a loved one have experienced inappropriate behavior by Sean Diddy Combs, you may be entitled to significant financial compensation. Click below to anonymously report your case and check if you may qualify. So if you were subjected to any physical harm by Diddy, they got an eligibility form you can go sign. They're trying to bring everybody in because this is a class action lawsuit. Let's go.
There is a great strength in numbers. You can seek redress. You can obtain justice. We can help you, and we will help you. That being said, as stated, we are vetting every call that we receive.
You can say it's not if you want to, but I already know what the fuck is going on. Just wait till you see. I'm telling you what the fuck is finna happen. You can tell me I'm wrong if you want to, but I've already done enough. Matter of fact, if you've been rocking out all day, or if you've been doing your own research, is this a class action lawsuit? Drop the gems. If not, drop the caps. If you believe this is gonna be a class action lawsuit against Diddy, drop the gems. If you believe fuck that, no, ain't no way in hell, drop the caps. And salute to Jess B, says over 1K in the room. Double tap the screen. Salute, smash that like button, y'all. Double tap this screen. Let's go.
Had to turn away some. For each, we ask for corroboration. For each, we ask for the identity of witnesses. We also have collected pictures, videos, texts. We check venues. We check dates. We want to corroborate that the claims being made have legitimacy and merit. We have on staff now a former detective from the Major Offenders Unit of Houston Police Department who is helping us vet each claim. We're using our common sense. We're being stringent because, as I said, these are not easy cases. They're very tough. The process is hard, and in some cases, the process is very lengthy. These cases are hard to prove.
Someone says, they said these cases are hard to prove. We're going to stop it right there. They said he claims it's not a class action suit as of yet anyway. He claims each person will pursue him individually, which really, how is that even? Trust me and believe me. it's going to be a class action lawsuit. Trust me and believe me, this will be. What they're doing to Diddy, why do you think they got eligibility forms online? They're fixing to try to, they don't have a case on him. He just said it. This is going to be a hard case to prove. You just said you had pictures, text, and all that. This should be an easy case to prove if you're bringing 9-year-olds into the mix. Am I right or am I right, y'all? If you bringing 9-year-olds, 14-year-olds, if you saying shit like that, this better be an easy fucking case to prove with the allegations you coming with. So don't tell me this is going to be a hard case to prove when you just told me you got all the evidence and the FBI went and said they got the tapes, right? So why is this so hard? Because you know what? Diddy outsmarted y'all. He still has the tapes. Y'all are pushing for something. Y'all don't got it. Let's continue.
Many times it's the victim's word against the alleged perpetrator. Each of these victims will no doubt be publicly attacked by the alleged perpetrators, and in some cases, the general public. The feckless and cowardly keyboard warriors love to attack. We know what we're up against. We did not enter this fray blindly. I wish it was my last such fray. I wish this type of hate behavior wasn't so pervasive, but it is what it is, so we will press on. As I said, our law firms have been retained by 120 individuals at this point to pursue cases in civil court against Sean Diddy Combs. You should know, in this group, it is evenly divided between males and females. There are 60 males and 60 females who have joined us to pursue these claims.
60 males and 60 females have joined them. Come on, y'all. Do the gematria now. Do y'all see what's really going on in this? And by the time this show ends, how I'm going to connect the dots between what's going on here and what we should be paying attention to. This is bigger than life itself right now. This is about next month, y'all. We got a little bit of time, man, and shit finna hit the fan, y'all. A lot of shit finna go down, man. Keep it a big buck.
As plaintiffs. In this group, 62% identify as African American, 30% are white, and the remainder are Hispanic or Asian. The victims are from more than 25 states. The majority are from California, New York, Georgia, and Florida.
And that's going to show you that from what I'm hearing behind the scenes, Los Angeles is the next place to pursue Diddy. See, everyone's thinking it's going to stop in New York. No. LA is going to join the party. And I think they join it as soon as the next couple of weeks. You might start hearing about LA and the feds out there in Los Angeles are going to start coming forward with some shit. And they're going to join and say that, hey, we're combining these cases. Next thing you know, Florida's going to pick it up. It's going to be more states that are going to come join the party. It's just getting started, y'all. It's just getting started.
I don't want to focus on these victims.
Their connections was fucked up, so.
When we talk about the ages of the victims when the conduct occurred, it's shocking. Our youngest victim at the time of the occurrence was 9 years old. We have an individual who was 14 years old. We have one who was 15. 25 of the 120 individuals who are plaintiffs in these cases were minors at the time of the acts complained of. The time frame of the acts complained of is very wide. The conduct at issue spans from the years 1991 all the way till this year, 2024. If you wonder why there are so many alleged victims, that's your answer. We're talking about more than 25 years of this type of conduct. Now, although most of the victims who have stepped forward were victimized after 2015, this has been going on for a very long time. Now, when you think about the fact that some of this conduct occurred 25 years ago, and you wonder why would it take somebody so long to step forward, I want to remind you that many states in the United States have recognized that it's very difficult for a victim to step forward and to make these types of allegations when something very terrible has happened to them.
Salute Jelly Bean said, we about to see some ish go down. Yeah, and names are finna be dropped. They gonna throw every single person's name in these lawsuits. We need 50 people to double tap that screen. Let's get it to 500 likes. Let's go.
I'll use New York, the state of New York, as an example. The state of New York has specific statutes in place that revive claims that are even claims that would typically be not able to be brought. that it revives such claims, and they can be brought even 25 to 30 years later. Because there's a recognition there in New York and California and other states that it's very difficult for a victim to come forward. And I would respectfully suggest the only reason many of these people are coming forward because they see other victims coming forward. And it gives them some comfort that, hey, I won't be the only one. And I expect more victims will come forward. You know, there's an old saying that says, a lie has great speed, but truth has endurance. The acts complained of in these cases that we're going to file occurred primarily in New York, either Manhattan or the Hamptons, or occurred in California, primarily in Los Angeles, or in Florida, primarily in Miami. Most of these events and incidents occurred at parties, typically after parties, or album release parties, New Year's Eve parties, 4th of July parties, something they called a puppy party.
Wait, the puppy party? What the hell is the puppy party? Is that for the juniors? Oh, come on, Diddy. Tell me you didn't have the puppy party, the flavor camp, the puppy party. This sounds like some shit you said, Diddy. Puffy. Tell me you didn't have Puffy's puppy camp. Puffy's puppy party. Puffy's puppy party.
A white party, although several of these events occurred at auditions. Many times, especially young people wanting to break into the industry, were coerced into this type of conduct in the promise of being made a star, or in the promise of having Sean Combs listen to their tape or even let them read for Sean Combs. You should know that some of this behavior occurred at well-known venues in New York City. Some of this behavior occurred at private residences of people that we all know.
Y'all hear that? Some of this stuff occurred at private residences of people that we all know. This is when the celebrities is about to get named. Oh, it happened at French Montana's house. Oh, this happened at DJ Khaled's house. Oh, well, we were sitting over there with Tory Lanez, and we was chilling with Jay-Z and Beyonce, and yeah, LeBron James was in the building, and we was over at Kevin Hart's house. No, this was at Usher's house in Atlanta. No, this was over here at okay, y'all. Diddy. I don't know, man. This gonna get spooky.
Some of this behavior occurred at hotels that we're all familiar with. You should know that more than 55% of the victims filed reported this conduct to either the authorities, that is the police, or to hospitals. We're in the process of collecting with our team assistants, medical records, reports that were made to the authorities, and I've already said that some of the individuals in this group did in fact talk to the FBI. You should know that several of the individuals, and when I say several, I mean many, who did in fact seek medical treatment were drug tested, and drugs were found in their system, weird drugs that you probably never heard of. One in particular that continues to pop up is a drug called xylazine, or trank, which, based on our research, is known as a horse tranquilizer.
So Diddy was allegedly hitting people with horse tranquilizers? He was putting horse tranquilizers in you? Diddy, bruh. What the fuck? Where do you even get a horse? I don't even know where to get some shit like that at, Diddy. What the hell's going on?
Now, there's been a lot of reports that we're filing a class action. This is not a class action. Class action is when one or two people file a case on behalf of a group of people. That's not this.
That's exactly what this is. Who is this dude? And what does he talk? This is exactly what this is. That's why y'all got the compensation packs. This is a class action lawsuit. It's easy to tell. I don't know why you're saying it's not when it clearly is.
These cases will be individual cases.
You're going to have 120 individual. No, you're not, bro. There's no way in hell.
Each case will live and die on its own merit. These cases will be filed individually, one plaintiff against whoever the defendants were involved in the case. Each case may be filed in one venue like California. Another case may be filed in New York. One case may sue just Sean Combs, but multiple other people. One case may sue a Ray.
Oh, someone says Rick Ross got the horses. So let me find out Rick Ross was supplying the horse tranquilizers. That would make sense because I guarantee you, even Tia Kemp knows Rick Ross's name is in this shit. I promise y'all Rick Ross's name is in it. I'm willing to put it all on it. Rick Ross definitely gonna be, oh, Rick Ross. Oh, Rick Ross.
Range of people. I would expect most, though, to be filed, as I said, in New York and Los Angeles. Now, I know this. Many of you came here thinking or hoping or perhaps believing that I may start naming names. Well, that day will come, but it won't be today. The day will come when we will name names other than Sean Combs, and there's a lot of names. It's a long list already. And of course, I already know who some of these individuals are, but because of the nature of this case, we're going to make damn sure that we're right before we do that. But the names that we're going to name, assuming that our investigators confirm and corroborate what we've been told, are names that will shock you. These are individual cases. There are indeed other perpetrators involved. They will be revealed when that particular individual case is ready to be filed. They already know who they are. And I'm talking here about not just the cowardly but complicit bystanders. That is, those people that we know watched this behavior occur and did nothing. And I'm talking about the people that participated, encouraged it, egged it on. They know who they are. I call them the facilitators of foul play, willing participants in vile conduct. As we identify them, each will be part of this case as defendants. These defendants will not only include individuals, but would also include corporate entities who ultimately profited off of this culture and behavior. I'm looking at banks, pharmaceutical companies, hotels. We know that many of these individuals were paid cash. We know that many of these individuals involved, whether they were the ones being assaulted and abused or they're witnessing other people being assaulted and abused and then paid and threatened and told to leave. Typically paid 10 grand in cash and told to leave.
Paid 10 grand in cash and told to leave. He got a lot. This should be an easy case the way you describing it. I'm just being real. The stuff you saying, if you got proof of the stuff you saying, and you know the amounts and up, man, you should be able to wrap these people all up. And you should be naming names. So we should be expecting something real soon from you within the next couple weeks.
And then threatened as they were leaving. So in addition to Sean Combs, you should know the defendants in these cases we're going to file will include anyone, of course, who engaged in the assault or exploitation, anyone who participated in such in any way, anyone who encouraged or facilitated this conduct, anyone who was in the room and watched it happen but made no effort to stop it, any venue or venue owner.
Salute to T. Rose says this is the same lawyer who represented the woman against Deshaun Watson. Salute to you for that 20-piece. Thank you. Salute, salute.
Who was aware of what was going on but failed to stop it. Any individual or entity who knew about the conduct and benefited from it but did nothing to report it or stop it. And any individual or entity who covered it up or helped cover it up. These people who know who they are should just come forward now. I would imagine, as we speak here, there are a myriad of people who are very nervous. You can't hide skeletons in the closet forever. I would expect there are many people out there right now who are desperately searching their memories as they delete their texts and data. Now, although these are, in fact, individual cases, there is a common theme, an MO, if you will. Typically, the victim is lured into a situation where he or she is given a drink. Typically, that drink, reported by these victims, is apparently laced with something. Once that drink takes effect, the perpetrators perform all kinds of sexual acts on the victims, many times passing him or her around as other people watch and enjoy the show. And
these are celebrities too, y'all.
Then leave the victim ashamed, confused, injured, and wondering what happened. When the victim reaches out, he or she is told not to say anything. Sometimes there are threats of physical violence or financial repercussions or bodily harm. claims we intend to bring will include the following: violent sexual assault or rape.
Let's go, man. They about to bring the allegations out. This is what Diddy's all facing, man. Allegedly.
Sexual abuse, facilitated sex with a controlled substance, false imprisonment, compelling prostitution, sexual misconduct, dissemination of video recordings, false imprisonment, sexual abuse of minors. Given the large volume of cases, and given our other docket obligations, and given the fact that we want to be sure when we file these cases that they are fully vetted, I expect we'll start filing these cases against Sean Combs and other perpetrators within the next 30 days. Now, it's rare, sexual abuse, sexual exploitation, this type of activity is pervasive in our society, and it's rare we get a chance where we can really focus on this as a country and really focus on this about how pervasive this is and what we as collectively can do about it. So I thought I'd take this opportunity before I go into some of the individual cases and talk about some of the individual claims being made and so you'll get a sense of what this 120 people group looks like individually. I want to bring forward Carrie Paul. She was a national victim advocate who helps victims who have been victimized by this type of conduct. And she has some important words, and I hope you'll pay close attention. I think it's important that you hear from her.
Hello, I'm Carrie Paul with the National Victim Advocate. It's not easy for any survivor to come forward. Our culture doesn't believe survivors. It blames and questions them. Instead of showing support, many choose to enable abusers. The media runs stories asking why it took so long for survivors to come forward instead of asking what barriers exist. We also don't equip law enforcement with the ability to handle sexual assault crimes. Lack of funding translates to lack of training. We have officers in the field that don't know what to say to a rape victim, and also an alarming amount of backlogged, untested rape kits. Prosecutors are focused on what they can prove in a case, and if so, how to do that at time of trial. Advocates and staff are stretched thin with growing caseloads in the criminal justice system. Most people don't know how the criminal justice works in general. There isn't enough staff or resources to adequately explain the entire process to every victim and survivor. Our culture works against victims and survivors every day, and abusers know this. Abusers work themselves into positions of power, building a public image that is trusted and financially large enough to make people look away. Abusers are unfortunately very skilled at power and control, the foundation of abuse. They seek victims who are vulnerable, such as children, their employees, and their intimate partners, all who see a different version than the public does, all who rely on the abuser in some way. And for those that do come forward and aren't believed, face questions like, are you sure it happened that way? Were you drinking? What were you wearing? All of this creates an environment that enables abusers to continue abusing them and future victims. To the survivors that have come forward despite not being believed at some point in time, your courage is like nothing we have seen before. We thank you for coming forward for yourself and all survivors. And lastly, I want all survivors that are watching this to know we believe you and we support you. Thank you.
She did not look happy about that shit. She looked pissed off.
I want you now to hear from my co-counsel, Andrew Van Arsdale. We've created a sexual abuse hotline, and I want him to visit with us just a few moments about how that works and the kind of volume of calls we've received.
Man, we don't want to hear about the abuse hotline. I already told y'all, that's how I know it's going to be a class action.
This important this issue is in the United States and frankly internationally, that we have reputable people here that want to provide kind of information that I think victims need to hear, witnesses need to hear, the public needs to hear. Let me introduce to you now Olivia Rivers from the Texas.
And he's just introducing people at this point. So as y'all see, your boy Diddy, man, I'm going to be real, dog. The shit they putting on you, fam, you about to be out of here. The shit that they putting on you, dog, if this comes, I don't know, you saying you're ready to go to court and you ready to tell your story, I don't know how well your story gonna get told, man, because it's looking like they working their way up. This is class action, bro. This type of shit, this calls for a class action lawsuit. You're not gonna be able to do what you're saying you're gonna do. You're gonna have to combine a bunch of shit. This is all gonna spill over into the media. It's gonna be a lot of people getting sued. Why is Diddy the only person getting sued if it happened at somebody else's house? I'm starting to ask real questions, man. The questions people don't want to ask. They don't want to ask the real questions about what the hell is going on, do they? They don't want to ask real questions. Hold on. Let me get back to this right here. Let's get to it.
Stop the music, DJ. Stop the music. Did y'all like that Times Square? Can y'all make some noise for your boy Diddy one time? I like that. So today is a big day for me. I just got the key to the city. Can I get the key? Let me take my time up here. Cause I've been a little nervous. I ain't gonna lie.
Salute Assassin for that 20 piece. I appreciate you. Salute, salute, salute. Remember your boy Eric Adams, who just got hit with a lawsuit himself. He used to fuck with Diddy a long time ago, and Diddy had some stuff on him too.
And May hit me with the key to the city. I want to make sure I thank my mama. I want to thank God. I want to thank 145th Street and Lenox Avenue. I want to thank Harlem all the way. I want to thank Andre Harrell, Notorious B.I.G., Black Rob, Craig Mack, all of the bad boy artists. And I especially want to thank you, the fans. I love y'all. Thank you very much. So in life, you know, you'll go through some storms and some hard times. But when God pulls you out of that storm, you start to thrive. So today, not only am I getting the key to the city. Hey, what up, y'all?
Man. Your boy Diddy with the key to the city. I know y'all remember that. I know y'all remember Diddy with the key to the city, right?
The key to the city. Hey, what up, y'all? What's up? Welcome to New York. Not only, and I got the key to the city, so see me, all right? Not only am I getting the key to the city, today I return to music. Music is my #1 love, my passion. Do we got any R&B fans in the house? Do we have any R&B fans in the house? Okay, I just dropped the Super Bowl of R&B. Let me tell y'all who's on there. Y'all tell me if y'all like it. We got Justin Bieber on there. Hold on, let me tell you first. It's called the Love Album Off the Grid, and you can stream it now. Justin Bieber's on there. The Weeknd, Summer Walker, Mary J. Blige, Ty Dolla $ign, Jasmine Sullivan, Kehlani, Sway Lee, 21 Savage, me, Jazzy, her, Jacquees, so many people. Make sure y'all check that out.
Is he starting to name drop some of the? That's the people around the time you was essaying, old boy. So what's going on with the names you just named? I'm wondering, are them names going to be in a lawsuit at some point? And you just named a lot of names. Are them going to be the names?
The most disturbing Diddy update we have yet, with a lawyer revealing that he's representing more than 120 clients, one being 9 years old when they were harmed by Diddy. Actually, this little boy was lured to New York to one of the Bad Boy Records studios by Diddy with a promise that he would make him a star. But of course, that did not happen. This little boy was essayed by several different people in this studio, including Diddy.
I've personally already been threatened multiple times.
This Texas lawyer also claims there was a 15-year-old that was flown out to New York City to attend a party where they were drugged, taken into a private room with Diddy, and then they were R-worded before Diddy allowed his friends to do whatever they wanted to this victim.
If you wonder why there are so many alleged victims, that's your answer. We're talking about more than 25 years of this type of conduct.
This law firm revealed they were working with more than 50 victims last week, but now that number has doubled and they've got 120 victims across all different states. The lawyer claims this happened in well-known venues as well as hotels and private residences, and there will be names listed in these lawsuits that will shock you. Comment below, what names do you think will pop up in this lawsuit? Maybe Usher, maybe Ellen DeGeneres? I don't know. For more, check out my main channel, Sloan, and let's get into it.
Man. So what do y'all think? Name drop some people in the chat. I want to see some names. Who the hell do y'all feel like is going to be involved in this lawsuit? Name drop some people in the chat right now. Who's going to be involved? Thank you, Binky, for that 5-piece. Salute, Binky. Thank you. Salute. We're at 129, y'all. Let's get the support up. Let's get the likes up. Let's go double tap that screen. Let's go. Tone by
issue, and every gay person is different. And I think that to speak the church, the black church or white church or any kind of church you want to call it, are all the same is totally. I'm okay because I never told you I was perfect. I never put down nobody. I got my own flaws and my own fault, but
TD Jakes has always been a pillar of faith and power, but his world is now unraveling. New footage from Diddy's party has surfaced, showing far more than anyone expected. Following a recent arrest, startling revelations about the two men's relationship are coming to light, and it's left TD Jakes scrambling for answers. What happened behind the scenes? And why is the preacher suddenly in a panic? Watch this video to uncover the secrets and hidden connections that are now threatening to drag TD Jakes into a scandal he may never recover from. But before we step into the current situation that has left TD Jakes facing even more public attention, we need to take a moment to understand the history between these two influential figures. TD Jakes and Diddy's relationship. Their relationship dates back over a decade.
Man. As y'all see, your boy TD Cakes and Diddy. TD Cakes.
With signs of their bond becoming publicly noticeable in 2010. That was when Diddy first began sharing TD Jakes' spiritual messages with his audience. For some, it seemed unusual for a hip-hop mogul like Diddy, known for his lavish lifestyle and high-profile parties, to align himself with a renowned Christian bishop. Yet, it was clear that Diddy found value in TD Jakes' teachings, and the two seemed to form a unique bond. By 2022, their association was even more public. TD Jakes partnered with Diddy's Revolt TV network for a series called Kingdom Culture with TD Jakes. The show allowed TD Jakes to expand his ministry beyond traditional religious spaces and into mainstream media, reaching a broader audience. Their relationship became more pronounced when Diddy personally referred to TD Jakes by name during his acceptance speech for the BET Lifetime Achievement Award. They also began attending each other's high-profile events, including birthday parties, adding a social dimension to their bond. However, this connection has not come without its challenges. TD Jakes has often faced questions about his affiliation with Diddy.
He's been questioned so many times about why the fuck is you around Diddy, what you and the diddler got going on, and TD Jakes allegedly will be named in this lawsuit. Well, not this lawsuit, one of the 120-something lawsuits. They saying your boy TD Jakes is in the videos. TD Jakes was at the parties. TD Jakes will be named in one of the lawsuits, allegedly. TD, your time is ticking, buddy. I've been told you this day was coming. I'm the one who told you it was coming.
And Puff, where did that come from? I can't tell you that.
You gonna hear about my party, they're gonna be shutting them down, they're gonna probably be arresting me.
Because, you know, once you get there, the party really starts.
You know I have to arrive fashionably late. Just want a little bit of peace and love.
Puffy's once controversial party advice to Conan O'Brien has resurfaced in a decades-old video, and it's raising eyebrows in light of recent events. During a 2002 appearance on Late Night, Puffy boasted about his infamous days-long parties. The two bonded over the bad boy record producer's notorious reputation for extravagant gatherings that were kind of a magnet for all of the Hollywood A-listers. In the video, Puffy boasted about throwing quinky-dinky parties packed with beautiful women and plenty of flowing liquids. This came after O'Brien jokingly mentioned that he serves Cheese Whiz at his own gatherings, but no one shows up. In response, Puffy emphasized the need to attract beautiful women and handsome men for the ladies. He also mentioned that parties should, offer both fun drinks and water, because women prefer staying hydrated, and most of the time when it's not available at the party, they leave. He said, and I quote, "A lot of ladies drink water at the parties, so if you don't have what they need, they're gonna leave."
He said the ladies love water. This came from Diddy. He said every lady at his party loves water. But, I mean, the type of drugs that they say you were lacing people with, they needed to stay hydrated. They would probably be out of here. So, yeah, you definitely needed water at your parties.
Well, yeah, that sums it up. So now, as the music mogul faces some serious charges related to things I can't talk about, many celebrities who have attended these questionable parties over the years have remained silent, likely out of concern for their own reputations. Also, Diddy suggested that to ensure women stay at his parties, it's necessary to lock the doors. Yeah, no, he literally said, got to keep them there, you need locks on the doors. And then Brian was like, ha ha, and then Conan was like, okay, this is starting to sound dangerous now. But the disgraced rapper continued with his creepy advice, adding that he also keeps the AC off and the rooms hot so people get comfortable and loose. I don't know about you, but I like my AC, thank you very much. Another recently resurfaced interview from 1999 this time shows Puffy bragging about the parties that are now at the center of the federal case against him. He said, they won't even give me a permit for the parties no more. He was telling Entertainment Tonight, they don't want me to throw the parties no more. But he vowed, we ain't gonna stop, we gonna keep on having fun, bringing people together from all walks of life. You're gonna hear about my parties, they're gonna be shutting them down, probably be arresting me, doing all types of crazy things just because we want to have a good time. Yeah, I think we have different definitions of a good time. Elaborating on why parties he labeled mere fun had also repeatedly attracted the attention of law enforcement, Puffy said, whenever you bring up a different element into people's environment, things that broaden people's horizons, people get intimidated. He explained that reaction away by suggesting that his parties ain't nothing but breaking down racial barriers, breaking down generation barriers, people from all walks of life. It's just people from all walks of life connecting and getting together. Alrighty, that's one way of putting it. The embattled hip-hop mogul and one of
Diddy, I don't know, fam. And something else I want to point out to y'all is, has anyone, and I think I might be one of the only people that have done this, but did anybody ever go look up Diddy's mugshot? I'm going to come back to this video. Did anybody actually go look the mugshot up? Because I actually did. And I'm going to show y'all what I came up with when I went to go look him up last night. Let me show y'all something. Let me show y'all something real quick. Where is that damn mugshot? So I went on the website. This is who they got up here, where he's locked up at. There's his inmate ID and all that. This is where he's located at. This is whoop-de-whoop-de-whoop. This is the mugshot they got for Diddy. Okay, so I took the mugshot, I put it on my computer, and I blew it up. And this is what I got when I looked at the mugshot. This is the Diddy mugshot that they have on the website. Look at this. Look at this. Go to the website right now if you think I'm lying. Go to where he's locked up at. This is the Diddy mugshot. Man, well, who the hell is this? Man, that ain't no goddamn P. Diddy. That's T. Diddy. I don't know who that is though. Look at they just painted his neck black. They just didn't even throw nothing on. They didn't even care about who the hell is the look at the damn ears. Look at this. He looked like a Minecraft character. They got Diddy looking like a Roblox character out here, man. What the hell is going on? This is not Diddy. So this was the mugshot they got. Now when you go look at what Diddy looked like right before he got arrested, this is Diddy right here. These are the last pictures of Diddy. These are some of the last pictures of Diddy. Now I can take this same picture, save it, blow it up. Here's Diddy. Here's Diddy. Doesn't look like a goddamn Minecraft character. This is Diddy, and then this is who they arrested. I don't know who this is. They just threw a random picture of Diddy up at this point. This is Diddy. That is Diddy. I don't know who the hell this is. This is Sean John Combs. This is the one they got locked up. I don't know who the hell that is. All right, so let's continue.
His cronies had allegedly kidnapped a victim by using a weapon in December of 2011 as they tried to break into the home of another individual. 2 weeks later, Puffy's crew then set fire to the victim's car by slicing open the convertible's roof and dropping the cocktail inside. Cops and fire officials reported that at the time, the fire was obviously intentionally set. The fiery allegations were among those laid bare in a detention memo that was unsealed alongside the indictment that accused Puffy of harming women for more than a decade. In a video I saw earlier today on TikTok, thank you Daily Mail, Puffy was seen telling guests to put the youngins away at one of his crazy white parties. Yeah, the footage that surfaced of the disgraced musician was him addressing guests from the balcony at one of his debaucherous bashes at the Hamptons, and it was sometime in the 90s, or early 2000s. Puffy is holding a glass of some sort of liquid, wearing an all-white outfit in the video, and he declares that, yeah, they gotta leave soon, but they'll want to attend one of his parties in the future when they get older. He said, "We fed you all, we gave you drinks, now it's time to enjoy life. This is a celebration of life. This is the real white party. They have an hour left, then this thing turns into something that, when you get older, this is something y'all are gonna want to come to. So let's just start to get our groove on, put them away, it's all good. Alright DJ, let's hit it, let's do it." Yeah, I'm leaving. An old video of Puffy and a young Justin Bieber has resurfaced amid the drama that now looks a lot worse considering the circumstances. He said in the video, "Right now, Justin's having 48 hours with Diddy," and the video was somewhere outside in the sunshine, some sort of garden. Where we're hanging out and what we're doing, we can't really disclose, but it's definitely a, insert age of Justin at the time, dream. And at the time, Justin, who was, you know, a young pop sensation, was smiling very nervously next to him. "For the next 48 hours, he's with me, and we're gonna go full crazy." He mentioned their shared connection through Usher, who signed the Canadian star and who was, well, kind of responsible for him at the time. By the way, if you didn't know, Puffy was Usher's legal guardian when he recorded his first album. So I'm seeing a cycle here, and it's not a good one. Puffy admitted that he harmed his ex-girlfriend Cassie in a hotel hallway back in 2016 after CNN released video of the attack, saying in a video apology he was truly sorry and his actions were inexcusable. He said, "I take full responsibilities for my actions in that video. I was disgusted then when I did it. I'm disgusted now." And this was a video he posted earlier this year to Instagram and Facebook. So this security video shows Puffy wearing only a white towel, punching and kicking Cassie, an R&B singer who was his protege and longtime girlfriend at the time. The footage also shows Puffy shoving and dragging Cassie and throwing a vase in her direction. So Cassie sued Puffy in November of last year over what she said was years of harm in multiple different ways. The suit was settled the next day, but then we got all of the scrutiny we've had of Puffy, with I think like up to several more lawsuits filed in the following months, if not more by now. Also, we've got the whole federal criminal investigation that led authorities to raid his mansions earlier this year. Puffy did deny the allegations in the lawsuits, but he finally came around and he finally admitted to it. He said, "It's so difficult to reflect on the darkest times in your life, but sometimes you gotta do that." He said, "I went and I sought out professional help. I was going into therapy, going into rehab. I had to ask God for his mercy and grace. I'm so sorry, but I'm committed to being a better man each and every day. I'm not asking for forgiveness. I am truly sorry." He was looking somber. He was, on a patio, and it was the most direct response he had to everything that was going on. So, make of that what you will. And that's all, folks. See ya.
Man, the diddler himself. He can't stay out of harm's way. The dude just keeps on. It seems like every time we wake up, it's a new lawsuit with Diddy's name attached to it. Every time we wake up, we see a brand new lawsuit with Diddy's name attached to it. Let's see. Hold on. Let me get to this one right here. Let's go up here.
I'm an independent, first of all.
I'm going to come back to that. That's what I'm going to come back to, because that's when I want to switch it up a little bit.
Of that independence, of us taking self-accountability so we're not caught.
Yo, little Scrappy went to a Diddy party, and he's talking about it. And y'all, we may have to protect Scrappy, because this is about to get wild. Watch this.
Everybody was there. Like, I've been to a club version, and I've been to his house in Miami that got raided version. I went there for New Year's Eve in 2018. Everybody was there.
Everybody was there, Scrappy. Y'all listen to this? Scrappy saying everybody was there.
I don't everybody want to be quiet, but everybody was there. The baby oil got some kind of shit in there where they pour it in your drink. That shit make you forget.
The baby oil got something in the drink where it makes you forget, Scrappy saying. Scrappy knows that he was putting these horse tranquilizer in there.
But they talking about weird shit. They not talking about freaky shit. They talking about them freak offs really, they want to say freak off. I know when I was signed to 50, he didn't fuck with that then. But we need to be very careful what we let slide and what we don't let slide. The end of the clips, like when you were listening to the lawyer, I could have asked that question. Like, I thought you were finna say something better than that. Rashida don't give a fuck. That's the only thing that matters. When he looked down at his family and he looked at Rashida and Rashida like, baby, let's keep doing, let's keep going. They just mad because we sticking together.
We have a reoccurring guest on our platform. Her name is Jaguar, internet sensation.
Oh my God.
Y'all, Scrappy said everybody was there. Everybody was there. Listen, this is gonna get crazy because I don't know, but you kind of wonder, okay, it seems like, there was a party and it was okay, but then like there was a party. And which party did these people attend? Scrappy saying that baby oil ain't just regular baby oil, so let's just get that out the way. Which I think we all knew because don't nobody have 1,000 bottles of baby oil, right? So this all kind of makes sense. And I didn't think it was lube. And now he solidified everything we already thought anyways, right? But it really makes you wonder, when he said everybody, who all is everybody? Can we get a list?
Can we get a list? Because it seems like everybody who was there got the same shit. I mean, no, I was there, but, I left early. Before all that stuff started, I was gone. No, I did go. No, but I mean, I wasn't there to party. I just went and left. I came and went. No, I wasn't there like that. I mean, I was there, but I wasn't really there. Why does everybody say that shit every time they get caught at a Diddy party? No, I was there. No, but I wasn't there. I don't know what type of party you talking about. No, I didn't know. I don't know about them type of. I was there, but I'd never seen that type of shit. I never heard of this. What are you referring to? They start getting real defensive and fidgety and shit. Y'all know exactly what the fuck we talking about. Y'all know what parties we referring to.
Oh hell! Just when you think the P Diddy situation can't get any crazier, holy hell! Did you guys watch the press conference? Check this out: 120 additional SA suits are being filed against Diddy. Attorney Tony Busby says he's representing 120 accusers in civil suits for allegations that span over a 20-year period, with some claiming to have been victimized as young as 9, 14, and 15 years old. If you didn't see the press conference, you have to watch it. And then check it out. I mean, it's just getting crazier. Jay-Z lost 3.5 million followers on Instagram following Diddy's arrest. He said he didn't just attend Diddy parties, he belonged there. What? Yeah, check out some of these comments. Reminder that Diddy's been seen with high-profile celebrities such as Mariah Carey, right?
Yeah, Diddy cooked right now. It's looking like he cooked right now.
Oh, hell. Yeah, 9, 14, and 15. He's done. He's cooked. Yep. Yeah, no, that is crazy as hell. Y'all, tell me what you think. Leave a comment. Hit the like button. I'll see you on the next one.
The fact that we got a 9-year-old in this lawsuit is just bone chilling. Like, bro, what the fuck, Diddy?
Oh my God! So did y'all see the updates with Diddy in the case? It's a law firm called Busby Law Firm, I guess, and they had just came out with a report, a press conference about Diddy and how over 120 people have come forward, and the evidence is crazy. Basically, they were saying that to go to any of these parties, you had to take a drink to be admitted into the party. So if you didn't take the drink, you couldn't come in. That's the first red flag. So those are those cases, and there's plenty of them. And then the crazy and sad part is they were talking about some of the people that were trying to get music deals from him or whatever and contracts, and somebody as young as 9 years old was SA'd by him and his entourage, his people, his group, whatever, at the New York studios and the Bad Boy Studios in New York City. 9 years old. They said that another male had came forward and he said he needed, I guess Diddy told him he needed to do a private meeting with him. He made the kid perform, you know what, on him. It's so damn disgusting. 15-year-old male was drugged and raped, by him and others. She was flown out to New York City. I don't know where her parents were at. I'm not blaming the parents. Hey.
All right, let's stop it right there. Look, are y'all blaming the parents? She's trying to be politically correct. I want to ask my crowd. Are y'all blaming the parents? Double tap that screen. Let's get to 700 likes. Double tap that screen, y'all. Double tap that screen. Are you guys blaming the parents? Yes or no in the chat. Just type a yes or type a no. Are you blaming the parents for this? Is this something you like, wait, well, where the fuck was the parents at? Why was your 9-year-old unattended? Why was your 14-year-old, why was your 15-year-old unattended? At a Diddy event? I don't care what the fuck you finna make my child famous. I don't give a damn. I'm coming. I don't give a damn what you talking about. We gonna make him a star. Okay, well, I'll be there. Trust and believe. Pops in the building. What we doing? Ain't no way in hell my kid finna go nowhere with, I don't give a fuck who it is. Well, I was gonna say Megan Thee Stallion. It could be Megan Thee Stallion or Cardi B, Offset. I don't give a damn what, you name a celebrity. If they say I can make your child a star, I don't give a damn who it is. I don't give a damn if it's Mariah Carey, Mary J. Blige. I don't give a damn if it's T-Boz from TLC. I don't care who the hell it is. You can't, I'm not unattended. Ain't no way in hell. But let's continue.
My kid wouldn't be going. They said a 26-year-old was picked up by the airport by him, drugged, and they woke up with both of their private areas burning and hurting or whatever. She went to the hospital and got a test done.
Y'all hear this? Listen to this again.
Drugged, and they woke up with both of their private areas burning and hurting or whatever. She went to the hospital and got a test done. I guess I got a kit done. Another female pregnant at a group dinner, pregnant. They drugged her too. She wasn't even drinking. She had like a regular water, juice, soda. That was drugged. That was spiked too. And she ended up drugged. Woke up in his damn bed the next day with her privates burning and sore and torn up. And then this other person in Miami said she was, I guess, walking on the street and they pulled up on her and asked her did she want to go to a party, one of his parties. She was like, yeah, she was all excited or whatever. Woke up the next day, she was drugged. They said she went to the hospital too when she ended up with cocaine and a horse tranquilizer in her system. Yeah, this motherfucker's not getting out of jail and better not ever see the light of day. The light of day. Insane. Let me say all of this is alleged, so we put that out there for the safety of me. But yeah.
Yeah, it's all alleged. I don't know what the hell nobody talking about. I'm just here so I don't get fined. I'm just here so I don't get fined.
Thank you. We are following breaking news right now related to music mogul Sean Diddy Combs. Major new allegations today of sexual assault and exploitation by Combs. For the first time, we are hearing about victims who say they were minors when they were allegedly assaulted by the music star. The youngest allegedly just 9 years old.
And that's the most bone-chilling thing that's came out of this Diddy situation. This came out of this Diddy situation is the 9-man Diddy.
The allegations were revealed today by attorneys representing more than 100 alleged victims who are preparing to sue. So let's bring in NBC News entertainment correspondent Chloe Malas right now. So Chloe, we know there is currently a press conference underway. We do have a live picture of that. Can you just walk us through these new allegations and tell us if we've heard from Combs yet?
So the individual that you see on the screen right now, that is an attorney based out of Houston, Texas, and his name is Tony Busby. He's been a part part of some very well-known litigation over the years involving a BP oil spill, even involving the Astroworld Music Festival crisis where some individuals were killed during a stampede. So he has made headlines before, but this is pretty shocking. So he is claiming right now at this press conference that he has had over 3,000 individuals reach out to his law firm in Houston, Texas, that he and his team have been vetting these claims, that now they are representing over 120 accusers, and that over the next 30 days, they will begin to file different civil suits, that this is not a class action lawsuit, that they are going to continue to vet these allegations, but right now they feel strong about these. So
there's no way in hell. I'm still not convinced of what they're saying. I still think that this lawyer don't know what the hell he talking about. You're not finna go single file all them damn lawsuits. Something has to get combined, and y'all wouldn't have all these hotlines and eligibility forms if it wasn't class action. Salute to Chocolate Queen for that 10-piece. Thank you. Salute. Where the support at tonight, gang? Where my supporters? Let's go, gang. Talk about.
He also said today that it's not just Combs that will be named as a defendant, that there will be other high-profile individuals, some household names. He says, quote, many powerful people, there are many dirty secrets. He says that his team has collected pictures, video, and that the allegations include violent sexual assault or rape.
There's a lot of that in these cases, too. It's going to be a lot of the assaults and the R words in the case. Allegedly.
Facilitated sex with a controlled substance, dissemination of video recordings, and sexual abuse of minors. So this was something else that they talked about, that there are 25 accusers who were allegedly minors at the time that these allegations took place, starting in 1991, span all the way up over 2 decades.
Salute to my boy Art, man. Long time no see, Art. Salute, gang. Says, salute, Ratchet. You cooking. Do you think the ST and SAs will be connected to the port situation? Just something to think about. Oh, man, this is all going to be connected to some high-profile politicians, too. Pastors, politicians. You start naming it. Why you think Obama real quiet right now? Huh? Kamala, wasn't you there? Kamala, wasn't you there at them parties? Oh, why you so quiet right now, Kamala? Let's salute. Says Ratchet, 3,000 victims is a very high number. Thank you for the 10-piece B.A. White. Salute.
He also talks about where these individuals are from. He said that they hail from more than 25 states, New York, California, Florida. We know that Diddy had a residence in Miami, Georgia. We've reached out to Sean Combs' legal team for comment. They have not yet responded. Combs is currently being held at the Metropolitan Detention Center.
Salute Leash for the 50-piece McNuggets. Says arrest the whole industry. Sick of these heifers. Salute Leash. Thank you. Salute. We just got to 229. Salute to Leash. Tombat.
In Brooklyn, while he is awaiting trial on the New York indictment, where he is charged with racketeering, sex trafficking, and prostitution charges. Now, I also just want to point out that they also claim that 62% of these individuals are identifying as an African American, and that they are evenly split between female accusers and male accusers.
Says hold on to your seats. Wild ride. What's up with all of this? BP oil too. Yeah, they tweaking, twin. They over there tweaking. Thank you for the 10-piece. I appreciate you. Salute, Barbie.
Okay, so this is very interesting, and he said that look, I know that everybody expected me today or wanted me to name other high-profile individuals. He says I'm not going to do that today, but it will come at some point. He says that these names will shock you.
The names will shock everybody. Keep hitting the like button, gang. Salute to V Will. Thank you, V Will. Salute for the 20-piece McNugget. Y'all cooking now. Okay, can we start this month right? You know, I had to pay a lot of money today, so you know what I'm talking about? We had 259. Let's go.
Wow. I mean, shocking details to say the very least. And I'm sure just the start of what's to come. Chloe Malas, thanks so much.
Thanks for watching. Stay updated.
Yeah, thanks for watching. Stay updated. Thanks for watching. Stay updated. Salute to who is that? Eyes. Thank you. Eyes open. Salute to you for that 10-piece. He definitely has international victims. Just wait for it. Oh, this is gonna be big. Just the names alone in this are going to be huge. Just wait for it. Now, this is what I'm telling you. This is what's the Diego situation. And the Diego situation, which is the liquor company And then this.
First of all, when I vote, I try to do what's best for my community.
Let's be clear on that. You're not standing behind your decision to hold your vote anymore.
And this is starting to get, now this is where it gets this is where the tables start to turn. Let me go here real quick. This is where the tables start to turn a little bit, dog. Hold on, give me a second while I man. That's when stuff start coming out like this. This is when stuff starts to come out like this. And then TMZ. How did TMZ get that footage of Diddy getting arrested? How is TMZ connected to this shit? Oh, this is all connected. This is connected to politics, y'all. This is where the politics get connected in. I see why Diddy think they were trying to unalive him in there. Yeah, because of all the accusations coming out. It says one of Diddy's attorneys, Erica Wolf, tells TMZ, as Mr. Combs' legal team has emphasized, he cannot address every meritless allegation in what becomes a reckless media circus. That said, Mr. Combs, and he denies any false and defamatory. He says all these claims of abuse, anyone including minors, he looks forward to proving his innocence and vindicating himself in court. And he claims when these claims are filed and served, when the truth will be established based on evidence, not speculations. Diddy is about to be hit with lawsuits for assault and abuse. The Houston-based law firm is representing 120 accusers, and some of them are telling their stories for the first time, including allegations that Diddy SA'd a 9-year-old boy. Attorney Tony Busby says a wave of lawsuits will be filed against Diddy in the next 30 days, including from an accuser who claims he was only 9 years old when Diddy and others SA'd him at the Bad Boy Studio in New York City. Busby claims that Diddy lured a 9-year-old to audition with the promise of a record deal, and then allegedly SA'd him in addition. Busby claims his law firm will be filing a suit on behalf of the other accusers who claim they were minors when Diddy abused them, including another who says Diddy forced them to perform oral. Busby says another accuser was 15 years old when they were flown out to New York City to attend a party. Hold on, how did a 15-year-old get flown out to attend a party? What the fuck? Okay, anyway, another accuser was 15 years old when they were flown to New York City to attend a party where they were drugged and taken to a private room with Diddy, and he allegedly R-worded them. Allegedly. Come on, man. This is starting to get a little Diddy. I don't know. It might got something to do with this.
You want people to go out there and vote.
It would be irresponsible of me to have us hold our vote hostage. But it would also be irresponsible of me to just let this moment go by. The world is watching.
The world is watching, Diddy. They're watching everything. What is going on? Do y'all think this has anything to do with what we're looking at right now? Or do you think it's the Diego situation? Or what do y'all think? Salute to Sweet says, I see why Diddy think. Oh, you already said salute to you. But salute again, Sweets. Thank you. Salute, salute, salute. We are at $284. We are $14 away, y'all. $16 away, excuse me. $16 away. Let's go ahead and get that 16 piece on the screen and get this month started off with 3 honey buns.
And not do everything I can to make sure that going forth that we're a part of the narrative, that we own our politics. And so I'm launching one of the boldest movements that I've ever launched.
What movement would that be, Diddy? Like I said, do y'all think it was this? Or do you think it was the Diego deal? Or do you think it was both? Or do you think that it was just his time? Let me know in the chat. Do y'all feel like the reason why Diddy is going through this because he was trying to start a black political party and do his own little campaign and said forget everybody else in politics and he just wants to go his way? Or do you think it was the Diego deal, or do you think it was both, or it was just his time? What do you think in the chat?
And it's called Our Black Party.
Okay.
It's time for us to have our own black political party, unapologetically. Because right now, if you look at the debates, we're not even a part of the conversation.
Not at all.
Diddy, I don't think this was for you to do. I don't think this was for you to do, brother. I think this was a bold move and a big mistake.
We're not a part of the conversation. We don't have any political power. We don't have any political leverage. And so we started Our Black Party with some young
fearless black activists.
Diddy, stop saying young. Stop saying young, Diddy.
Elected officials, and I've stepped up and put the money behind it. This is the biggest threat and the only option that we have right now as far as making a change, taking our own self-responsibility and accountability to be educated and empowered with our vote.
So what's the goal for our Black Party?
What is the goal, Diddy? What are you looking forward to doing? What is your campaign about, Diddy? Tell the world.
Our Black Party's #1 goal is to unify behind a black agenda. That's it. You could be a part of the Democratic Party, the Republican Party, you could be an independent, but if you black, you wasn't born Republican, you wasn't born Democrat, you wasn't born independent, you was born black.
Diddy, the last thing we needed, and I'm speaking for all of us, the last thing we needed was for you to stand up for us. You should have just stayed in your place. I don't know why. We never needed you to come, Diddy. We never. Do you not know we've been knowing who you was, fam? You like the new edition of the OJ. You know what I'm saying? Like, OJ didn't fuck with us. We stood up for him at the end. I don't know why the hell. We all know OJ did that shit. You know what I'm saying? Long live OJ or whatever. But we know you did that shit. But just like we know you did that shit too.
And we have to seize our political power, because it'll just be more of the same. Being pushed this way, being pushed that way, and we expecting a different result. But the definition of insanity is like doing the same thing over and over the same way, expecting a different result, and it's not going to happen. So we have to change the tone. We got to start with us stepping up and really taking the responsibility and accountability to be a part of this political movement.
The hardest part of that is going to be getting other black people to buy into it.
This is not for all black people.
Diddy, this wasn't for you to do though. You were tied in and making too much money with whoever, the other side, brother. You was already locked in, tied in. I don't know why you thought you could break free.
You know what I'm saying? This is not for the scary ones. This is for the ones that want to move things forward and want to get to the smoke. A black person spends an average of like 5 hours on Instagram a day. If you could give Instagram that time, 15 minutes.
I don't know, Diddy. What y'all thinking right now? What are y'all thinking? Chocolate Queen says, it's just his time. Diddy started going against the grain. He forgot the #1 rule to not have skeletons in the closet. Boom, there you go, Chocolate Queen. Salute for the 10-piece. Thank you, salute. We had $2.94, y'all. We had $2.94. We $6 away.
You can give to educating yourself. And our Black Party's that platform. So when we get down to the local elections, when we get down to the school board, we get down to the judges and the justices, that's so confusing for us. We've never played this game. This is another level of gangster. But I played this game before.
You played this game before, huh? The gangster game. I know you played it, Diddy. We all know you done played the gangster games before. That's why you in this mess right now. Let's continue.
Of that independence, of us taking self-accountability, so we're not caught with our pants down like this election. Right now, we're not going to get nothing. We caught with our pants down. We're not organized. We're not ready to really take this on.
Are y'all listening to Diddy? Are y'all listening to the words he's saying?
Hold up, let me ask you, what's the difference between vote or die, Diddy, and hold your vote, Diddy? And what occurred between those two phases that made the change happen?
I went through the experience of politics. I played the game with the Democratic Party.
You played the game, Diddy. You straddling the fence right now, brother. You're very much so straddling the fence.
The people that I went and campaigned for, after they got elected, I don't feel like they really did anything to change the reality of black people.
Who is he talking about? We all know who he's talking about right now. Who is he going against right now? Karma Girl, thank you for the 6-piece. She said, let me give you the whole 6-piece. Thank you so much. We had 3 honey buns now, y'all. Thank you. Salute, salute, salute. Who is he talking about? Who is he talking about? They said Obama. I see Trump. I see Trump. I see Trump. Obama. Adams. Yeah, he did get Adams elected, and Adams ain't do shit for us either, allegedly. They saying Obama. They said don't bring us in. Yeah, this ain't got nothing to do with it. Hell no. Look, brother, Diddy, this is solely you. This is all you. Don't bring nobody else into this. Is all your actions. You going down for this shit by yourself, brother. You can take the celebrities with you. All y'all ass can go.
Like I was blessed enough to find God come to me and tell me my purpose. And he told me my purpose is to play a part in saving the black race.
Hold on. Well, let's speed. We're not gonna speed past that like you just didn't say that.
God come to me and tell me my purpose. And he told me my purpose is to play a part in saving the black race. To find.
Now watch how Charlemagne looks at him when he says this.
God come to me and tell me my purpose. And
he's like, yeah, mm-hmm. Intensely looks on. Intensely stares. That nigga Charlemagne got that Kobe Bryant edge, but Charlemagne, just give it up, brother. Just give it up, brother.
He told me my purpose is to play a part in saving the black race. The Vote or Die Diddy was about politics and, trying to be supportive.
Does anybody in here believe Diddy could have saved the black race? Does anybody believe that? Does anybody believe Diddy could have the power to do that?
And also, they kind of guilt us in the votings, But as I evolved, I realized this is a business. This is a transaction. Mm-hmm. This is the closest thing to the streets than the streets that I've seen.
That's why I don't think there's nothing wrong with asking these politicians for something for your vote.
Yeah, you can't keep on giving your power away for free.
So now you're trying to extort them. So you were trying to extort all the politicians because you had power.
This is black insanity. We keep on doing the same thing over and over, the same way, expecting a different result. Mm-hmm. Now we in a trick bag, as my mother would say. You know what I'm saying?
Explain that.
That's old Harlem hustler lingo. Is when you're in a situation you're like in a catch-22 between COVID hitting us and because we weren't organized for this election, we have no choice.
Diddy, you went too far, Diddy.
Now, to get Trump out of there. Mm-hmm. It's a shame and it's our responsibility that we did not get anything out of putting Biden in the place he's in after the primaries.
Gave us into that.
So he's going at Trump and Biden. He's going strictly at Trump and Biden. And I'm asking y'all, do y'all understand what this is about? Does everybody understand what this is about? This is bigger than Diddy. This is bigger than Diddy. There's something going on right now underneath everybody's eyes. And Diddy also got something on these people. Do y'all understand what's going on right now? Tell me in the crowd if y'all understand what's going on. Hold on. Give me a second. Do y'all understand what is going on and what part Diddy playing in all this? Because the reason why I made sure I did the politics last, said fear of a black planet. I hear you, my brother. It said bigger than us is a really good song. She will, exactly. It said they want to put Tyrone back to sleep. It says, yes, he did too much politicking and trying to hush him up. It said, wow, Diddy's downfall was playing with God himself. Oh, TD Jakes is going to go down with Diddy. But this is about the election, y'all. This is a distraction. I hate to be the one to have to say it. Can I get to 700 likes? We need 20 people to double tap that screen. 20 people double tap that screen. Do y'all feel like the Diddy case is connected to the election? Anybody in here feel like that? Drop the gems if you feel like that. Salute to Dimples for that 10-piece. Thank you, says Ratchet Gang. Salute to you. I appreciate you, Dimples. Salute, 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 Dimples. Dimples, you look like you belong over here with me. Go ahead and get you a membership. Next time I see your name, Dimples, I want to see your name in green. Yeah, you look like you belong right over here with Big Ratchet. So go ahead and get your membership, Dimples. Come on over here and sit on Big Daddy lap. Know what I'm talking about? Keep it a buck. Tone back. Nah, but does anybody feel like it's connected? Anybody? Let me see. Let me read a few comments before we get to the next one. It said, not TD Snakes. Oh, TD Jakes is connected to the TD Jakes is going down. Trust me. Trust me. Trust me. Diddy got them secret receipts election plot. Okay, so what is going on right now that nobody is talking about? Can anybody guess where I'm about to go next with this? What is going on right now that nobody is talking about? Man. TD Jakes gonna get his Saucy Santana built ass locked up. Trust me. TD Jakes, Saucy Santana built ass is going down too. With his Finesse 2 times built ass. They all got the same shape. Y'all notice that Saucy Santana, Finesse 2 times, and TD Jakes all are shaped exactly the same. Let's keep that a buck. All right. It said port shut down, the Middle East conflict, the debate, the world is transforming. They said Diddy is snitching, the ports, the war, Kamala, but it's connected to livelihood too. Well, it's something nobody's naming. There's something that nobody is naming in here, and I'm ready to put it out there. I got to switch the game up, man. I started the game at level 2. So what about this? Why is no one talking about this?
I want to share with y'all some things you may not know about what's happening in the North Carolina mountains in the aftermath of Helene. Here's number one. If you have friends or family that are headed into the mountains or who live there, the looting has picked up major steam. I was advised yesterday by a county sheriff to make sure that anybody out and about is carrying, and in his words, carrying with the safety off. There are very aggressive people out there, and I'm just going to go ahead and say this. It's not because they're necessarily awful. They're desperate. Desperate people do desperate things, y'all. And why are they desperate? Because there's no water in some of these communities. We have neighbors in North Carolina with no water. And all I can say is this: the government ain't coming to save you. Not now, not ever, because they don't care about you, the people, anymore. It is the citizens who are going to have to step it up. Now, I got to tell y'all, I was floored yesterday by how my community, which is a little over an hour away from the affected areas, showed up at donation sites with water and diapers and formula and some liquid IV. I mean, y'all brought all kind of things, bleach, vinegar. You are ready to help, and we're going to take more donations today, and we're so grateful for everything because I'm going to get it into the hands of actual volunteers. And I was asking people, like, why are you bringing it to me? Some of y'all don't even know me. And they said, well, we don't trust the relief organizations anymore. Y'all, we have lost our organizations to grifters. We have lost our organizations to liars. And so we have to rely on each other because that's how this country was built. This country was built patriot by patriot. And I can tell you this, as
is this a reach right now, or am I connecting some dots? Because I don't think y'all are paying attention to what's really going on. Who is aware of what lithium is? Does anybody? I don't want to lose nobody where I'm going. And trust me, it's all connected. Does anybody understand what lithium is? Lithium. They got it in North Carolina, Asheville, North Carolina. A lot of places in North Carolina, but Asheville to be specific, Asheville, North Carolina has a lot of lithium. They're trying to take all the farm owners' land. They're trying to take the farm owners' land, and the citizens out there, they're trying to take the land and they won't sell. So if you're not going to sell, guess what we're going to do? There's people over there at NOAA, NOAA, HA, or y'all know HARP. Y'all know HARP and y'all know NOAA combined to do this weather modification, and they can do experiments. And I'm going to show y'all some shit that's going to blow y'all fucking minds in this, what they're doing to y'all. They fucked up that whole place just for the lithium. We going to get to that shit though. I'm about to expose the fuck out these people.
a realtor, I know my realtors in the mountains, and I have talked to them, and they know the neighbors too. So I am getting your donations into hands that are going to get it into hands, and everybody that sent me dollars, I got teams of shoppers out, and I got receipts to prove it, because we are not grifters. We are neighbors, and the patriots that are in the mountains, if you see this, if your family sees this, hear me now. You are not forgotten by the rest of North Carolina. And if you are not in North Carolina, then there are ways that you can give. But can I just remind y'all of something? You cannot eat money. You cannot drink money. So for those of y'all that thought money was your God, and by the way, that includes our freaking elected officials, it's not your God. Told my girlfriend this morning while we were talking about this during our run, I said, tell your children, she's got grown children, this is why you keep a stash of water on hand. This is why you keep a stash of food on hand, But for those of y'all that are not in affected areas, if you can take your donated items and send it to the mountains, then send it with a friend. Make sure you're sending truckloads so that we don't overload the roads, because our first responders are overwhelmed. By the way, thank you, Governor DeSantis, for doing more for North Carolina than North Carolina's governor has. I'm very grateful for your National Guard, because we have to help each other, y'all. And I'm going to tell you something. If you will share this with somebody who doesn't know what's happening in North Carolina, they need to know. They need to know that there are entire towns gone. Chimney Rock is gone. A beautiful town. Swannanoa, gone. Montreat, gone. Other towns damaged beyond repair. That means our geography has changed. Our culture is at risk. But most importantly, our people, our generational people have lost their generational homes. This ain't about your granite countertops anymore. Listen, y'all, listen. Tell somebody how they can help. I am but one resource. There are people I know all over North and South Carolina that have been gathering up goods and trucks. Somebody as far away as Massachusetts putting a truck together. Let me know. I can connect you to where to take things. The Baptists are doing a great job out of Boone. Samaritan's Purse is on the ground. I trust those two organizations. I wish I had trust for more, because I don't trust this government, but I trust the people of North Carolina. Y'all, the biggest thing you can do, pray. Pray right now. Pray fervently that people will turn their hearts back to God, and pray for a hedge of protection around all those who have seen things they should never have to see. I'll tell you one more story before I hang up this video. I had a lady come to my donation site yesterday, and her grandson is 10 years old, living in the mountains with his mother, who works in a VA hospital. They're getting the kid out today to get him home because they can finally get him out, and they're worried because he has seen things he should never have to see. When you have children that are seeing bodies on the ground and towns gone, we're going to have to answer for that one day, y'all. Please pray. Please do something. And for those of y'all that have already done something, I can't thank you enough.
What do y'all think about where I'm taking this? What do y'all think about where I'm taking this, huh? Drop the gems or drop the caps. If you're not rocking with it, drop the caps. But I'm telling you, all this shit is connected, and Diddy is a distraction. Diddy is a fucking distraction.
Just imagine for a second with me that you're one of the people in North Carolina right now, or in one of the other states, that doesn't have any electricity, that the flood wiped out their entire town and their house, have no food and no freaking water right now. Just imagine that's you, and you go to FEMA's website, the Federal Emergency Management Agency, or you're in their training and you see this. Their number one goal, equity. What? I really wish that right now your number one goal was managing emergencies. Then you start thinking, well, I know they're supposed to help me. I know that in certain places the government's giving like 5-star hotels to people and $10,000 to $15,000 of food vouchers. What's that about? And then you remember, oh, that's for illegal immigrants. You have to not have been paying taxes here and not been a citizen to get that. Then you look on the internet and you see Biden writing another check for $8 billion to Ukraine, bro. And then it clicks. Oh, the whole government is doing this DEI thing where they put us last. The people that pay them to do their job are getting put last. And then something deeper clicks, and you realize the purpose of the second paragraph of the Declaration of Independence. If I was you, I would get to know my neighbors real well, hope that we can vote our way out of this in November, and prepare like we're not going to be able to.
Man, what y'all think about this, man? I told you I was going to take a turn tonight. I told y'all I was going to take a turn.
So what's your thoughts on this? And you're going to want to stick around to hear what this guy has to say.
If you have time to do a wet brine, that's fine. And do it like...
These are the people who are going to save us, right? Just like last time, 4 years ago, or whatever, I told y'all, pick the lesser of two evils and just go with Trump because we already know what to expect. Then I'm telling y'all again, the lesser of two evils. Are we fucked or are we double fucked? What do y'all think? Are we fucked or double fucked? Are we or double? Let me know in the chat.
A pot of water, a couple bay leaves, a little sugar, a little couple peppercorns. You could even do a little slice of orange, something like that. Oh, yes, hi. Yes, I'm here. Okay, y'all need to talk about a recipe while you're checking. Is that okay? She'll tell me if I'm going. Okay. Hey, how you doing? Hi.
people would ask me, knowing what you know now, do you wish like you had a third term?
See, this is where it gets a little weird because I think that this is the person in her ear.
And I used to say, you know what, if I could make an arrangement where I had a stand-in, a front man or front woman, and they had an earpiece in, and I was just in my basement in my sweats looking through the stuff, and then I could sort of deliver the lines, but somebody else was doing all the talking and ceremony. I'd be fine with that.
It's right in our face. They put it right in our face every time.
All right, my friends, a few hours ago, I asked a simple question. I said, is it just me or is the mainstream media largely ignoring the devastation caused by Hurricane Helene? And the responses I got were overwhelmingly yes. I've gotten a ton of messages from people asking, where's Joe Biden? Where's Kamala Harris? Well, Joe Biden, his schedule is online every single day, and he's currently on vacation in Delaware. What confuses me about Joe Biden is he's got about 30 days until the election, and then he's going off into retirement. Why not show some empathy and show some support for people who've lost everything from Hurricane Helene? Kamala Harris, she's in California for several high-profile fundraisers. She's hosting one with Alanis Morissette. In the words of Alanis Morissette, you ought to know. As many of you have pointed out, if this hurricane happened in Ukraine, Joe Biden would have sent billions of dollars over to Zelensky by now, but he's on vacation, not really paying attention to what's happening in North Carolina, Georgia, Florida, etc. I've gotten heartbreaking messages today, primarily from people in North Carolina saying they can't find loved ones, their entire neighborhood's been devastated, and Joe Biden and Kamala Harris, they are not showing up for them as the federal government. They're supposed to be the leaders of the country. Now, thankfully, we have independent media, independent journalists on the ground covering this. I've also seen state and local officials and local leaders stepping up to the plate. We've seen Ron DeSantis really step up in the midst of this crisis. I'm still combing through my messages, but several people have said this is as bad as Katrina. Where's Joe Biden? Where's Kamala Harris? Why is the mainstream news not covering this more? Now, you guys know by now, I'm not owned by the RNC or the DNC. I just call it like it is. The only thing I'm beholden to is the truth. And the truth is, we have seen this film before. We've seen it with East Palestine, Ohio, and how Joe Biden and Kamala Harris largely ignored that as well. We've seen it with Maui, Lahaina. This is not new to any of us. Right now, it should not be a priority for Kamala Harris to go to high-profile fundraisers in California. What would really win her over a lot of points a month out from the election would be getting on a plane and going to the epicenter of this crisis. Now, Donald Trump is heading to Georgia tomorrow to pass out supplies to make a statement to the press because he understands the severity of this crisis. Here's an example of some of the messages I'm receiving. This person says, I'm in South Carolina. They've been without power or internet for 48 hours. Where is the federal government? Why are they not stepping in? Why has Joe Biden not made a national statement yet? The last thing I will say is this. I imagine wealthy billionaire private equity folks are salivating and licking their lips at this crisis. They're seeing entire neighborhoods being wiped out. They can come in, buy up those homes, and then rent them back to the American people. I actually spoke to someone before sitting down to film this video who knows what he's talking about. He's very wealthy, and he said some of these private equity firms went in before the hurricane to try and make deals. It's worth pointing out a lot of these big private equity firms have stakes in a lot of the mainstream media. They have stakes in the Democratic Party. They're their top donors. So maybe it's in their best interest to sweep this under the rug. All right, my friends, thanks for liking and following. Drop a comment. Tell me
what y'all think about that. Now, what do y'all, I don't know, man. Y'all tell me, drop the gems if y'all are feeling the angle. Drop the gems.
Donald Trump just authorized a GoFundMe account for the Americans that have been devastated by Hurricane Helene, setting the goal of $1 million. And within 45 minutes, it reached $900,000 with some huge contributions coming in from some big names. Dana White contributed $100,000. Dan Newland contributed $100,000. Bass Pro Shops contributed $100,000. Kid Rock donated $20,000, and former U.S. Senator of Georgia, Kelly Loeffler, made a massive donation of $500,000. There are still hundreds of thousands of people without power. There are hundreds of people still missing, and rescuers are having an incredibly difficult time making rescues because roads are completely demolished. Independent journalists on the ground are saying that the damages are worse than Hurricane Katrina and that there is little to no federal aid. Also, the mainstream media has been completely silent. I'm happy that Donald Trump was able to get some much needed funding to the people that have been devastated by Hurricane Helene. As always, I want to hear what you think about all of this down below.
What y'all think about that? Let me know in the chat. What do y'all think about that?
The spell them demonic Democrats got y'all under shitty
Hold on,
state.
this one I'm gonna play that later. That's not the one I'm looking for.
What don't they really want you to know about these hurt?
Now this is what I want to show y'all. This is the one I want to show y'all. Now this is the one that's gonna have everybody like, wait, what? Wait, what? Now listen to this. Climate change is a facade and is man-made. The truth about these hurricanes.
Hurricanes. See, since TikTok keeps taking down my videos for whatever ungodly reason because it's not violating TikTok's guidelines, I'm going to do a video on X, so I need everybody to share this and make it go as viral as possible. Because here's the thing, and here's what I mentioned that I think they didn't like, right? Not even just a year ago, okay? Major insurers said that they will cut out damage caused by hurricanes, wind, and hail from policies underwriting property along coastlines and in wildfire country. Specifically in North Carolina, okay? And now all of this flooding that you just so happen to be seeing offers the opportunity to open up lithium mine production specifically under North Carolina. Specifically under Asheville, North Carolina. Gotta love the 2030 plan, right? But see, you know what else is really interesting that I think they didn't want to be mentioned, right? Is the fact that this just so happens to be on NOAA's website.
Now let's go back to this. Hold on real quick. Let me back just a little bit. NOAA's website. Hold on.
The fact that this...
Now this right here. What is this? What is weather modification? Any activity performed with the intention of producing artificial changes in the composition, behavior, or dynamics of the atmosphere. Woo-de-woo-de-woo. What role does NOAA play in weather modification? Companies that intend to engage in weather modification activities in the United States are required by the Weather Modification Act of 1976 to provide to the administrator of NOAA at least 10 days prior to undertaking the activity. Those reports are filed with the Weather Program Office and may be found on the NOAA Central Library. Then it says, does NOAA conduct weather modification or does weather modification experiments? NOAA does not research or conduct weather modification experiments and has no plans to do so in the future. So what you're telling me is they got a report to y'all, but y'all don't do none of the research on the shit. Let's continue.
This just so happens to be on NOAA's website. You would think to yourself, how is public available information violating community guidelines? Well, because it's not, and they don't want people to become enlightened. They don't want people to know the truth. I mean, it literally says, what is weather modification? And even though I'm sure you already knew about this, how extensive does it really go? I mean, apparently companies that intend to engage in weather modification activities within the United States are required by the Weather Modification Act of 1976 to provide a report to the administrator of NOAA at least 10 days prior to undertaking the activity. Oh, but see, NOAA doesn't want the heat on their fucking hands, right? Saying NOAA does not research or conduct weather modification experiments and has no plans to do so in the future. So instead, they choose to leave it up to HARP, which literally has a section on their website that says that they create artificial auroras. Why the fuck would you want to go around and do that? Well, you do that because climate change is so bad. Climate change is man-made, okay? And if you believe in naturally occurring climate change, then there's something severely fucking wrong with you. Like you literally have fucking issues. But here's the interesting thing, right? Apparently, failure to report and conducting these activities can result in fines of only up to $10,000. $10,000 to put billions of lives at stake. Make it make fucking sense. But here's the most intriguing part of all this, right? Because apparently on NOAA's website, like they confirm, weather modification is not the only activity that can be conducted. But you see it right up here as number one. But you also got modifying the solar radiation exchange of the earth or clouds through the release of gases, dust, liquids, or aerosols into the atmosphere.
Okay, so look at this. Number one, seeding or dispersing of any substances into clouds or fog to alter drop size distribution, produce ice crystals or droplets of they're trying to alter the development of hail or lightning or influence in any way the natural development cycle of clouds or their environment. Number two, using fires or heat sources to influence convective circulation or to evaporate fog. Number three, modifying the solar radiation exchange of the earth or clouds through the release of gases, dusts, liquids, or aerosols into the atmosphere. Number four, modifying the characteristics of land or water surfaces by dusting or treating them with powders, liquid sprays, dyes, or other materials. Number five, releasing electrically charged or radioactive particles or ions into the atmosphere. Number 6, applying shock waves, sonic energy sources, or other explosive or acoustic sources to the atmosphere. Number 7, using aircraft propeller, downwash, jet wash, or other sources of artificial wind generation. Number 8, using lasers or other sources of electromagnetic radiation. Are y'all peeping the play? Do y'all see this shit?
Ooh, you got modifying the characteristics of land or water surfaces by dusting or treating with powders, liquid sprays, dyes, or other materials. And how about this one? Releasing electrically charged or radioactive particles or ions into the atmosphere. Or like I've been trying to tell everybody for so long, creating fucking earthquakes. Applying shockwaves, sonic energy sources, or other explosive or acoustic sources to the atmosphere. Kind of like they do at the Ice Cube Neutrino Observatory in Antarctica. And you know, it's pretty interesting because CERN themselves, yes, CERN, do experiments at that observatory. And that's ironic because CERN took satellite tracking off of their website since Maui. But it's also interesting how last year on TikTok, which just so happened to make me blow up from, I mentioned that one of those CERN satellites just so happened to be above Maui on the day of the wildfires. But I'm sure it's just a coincidence, right? If you want a full rundown of what happened in Maui, go to the very beginning of my X profile. I have a 3-part series and it'll truly open up your eyes. And it connects all the dots that you need to be connected. But the most interesting part about all of that, right, is the fact that CERN themselves, just so happened to not even a month before the Maui wildfires, okay, declared that they apparently discovered the 5th force of nature, which would be known as cosmic energy. And through the conversion of neutrinos into something called muons, you can create a certain beam of energy that you can barely even see. And I'm sure it's not a coincidence that on NOAA's website as well, it says using lasers or other sources of electromagnetic radiation. Like, come the fuck on, people. They tell you straight to your motherfucking face. Once again, this is public available information. And guess what? TikTok doesn't want you to know about it. But then again, that's not really surprising when you just so happen to look at shit like this. I mean, TikTok is literally collaborating with the World Health Organization. The people that lied directly to you about COVID. The CEO of TikTok sold out his entire fucking platform. And I know some people are going to say, oh, well, he was probably being threatened by the CIA and Mossad. Who gives a fuck? They're literally violating our right to free speech, people, while choosing to lie directly to your fucking face, while they continue to give hundreds of billions of dollars to nations that can't fucking defend themselves. Nations that just so happen to get themselves involved in their own fucking problems. Kind of like Ukraine with the fucking biolabs. But I guess let's blame Putin and Russia, right? Think outside the fucking box, people. These are the people that so many of you continue to support. So many of you continue to allow them to form your opinion for you, while they choose to do nothing for your homeless veterans instead. All while giving rights to millions of undocumented migrants that have crossed over our borders since last year. The Biden administration and themselves have sold this country out to the highest fucking bidder. And guess what? To make way for new fucking infrastructure to be built, aka smart cities, they're going to turn every single one of those locations into a fucking slab. And those cities will be converted into dystopian fucking empires that rely on digitalization, especially when the US dollar falls come next year. Why do you people think so many major CEOs are stepping down by next year? It is so much bigger than all of us. And with these weather modifications, they make it seem as if it's not. And instead, they choose to blame it on climate change. Which once again is fucking bullshit, people. Come on. You can either choose to wake the fuck up or be forced to wake the fuck up instead.
Man. What do y'all think about that video right there? Now that should put the pin in everybody's back right there. That should put it in everybody to know that what the fuck we're dealing with here. Yeah, the Diddy case is very important right now, especially with the kids being involved and whoop-de-whoop-de-whoop. But Diddy is the distraction. Diddy was the overplay for the underplay. They're going to go right up underneath you and they're going to sneak this shit in for their own benefits. This is about lithium. Allegedly. I don't know what I'm talking about. I'm just saying shit. But allegedly, this is about lithium that's out there in North Carolina and they need it. Just like the same way they needed some oil in another place. And it was like a 9 and a 1 and a, you know what I'm saying? You know, do the date. You know, I can't say this shit, but just go do the math. They needed some oil. Somebody had it. So they said, you know what? Fuck it. Let's just go finesse these motherfuckers. Let's go create a whole whoop-de-whoop. And boom, and the whole time, the towers, you know what I'm saying? You know, where the Twins lived. You know what I'm saying? San Antonio Spurs had the Twin Towers, David Robinson and Tim Duncan, right? Okay, so you got those out there, and the Tim Duncan and David Robinson, and they get, you know, they retired. You understand what I'm saying? I'm speaking in code. They retired. Meanwhile, you go over here for the oil, while they just retired over there in San Antonio Spurs. You know, you get what I'm saying? Are y'all picking up what I'm putting down? Are y'all picking up what I'm putting down right now? Because I'm trying to be real careful. So just like they needed that, they needed something. If they needed, just like they needed the land in Maui and the people wasn't selling. So what did they do? Fuck it, we'll create something. We'll create this. Boom. We need something. We create chaos and we go get it. Allegedly. I don't know what the hell I'm talking about, y'all. I have no fucking idea what I'm talking about right now. No fucking idea. Let's continue.
In the aftermath of one of the worst hurricanes ever to hit the United States. And tragically for those affected, we neither had a president nor a vice president in place and equipped to direct the federal preparation, nor to demand a swift response by the federal government. The victims of Hurricane Helene didn't know where to turn over the weekend.
At this point, you don't see a FEMA station set up,
That's
right?
right. And we should.
We should have by now.
Yeah.
Is that concerning?
Yeah. I mean, we expect more and we can't get out.
You should expect more. Americans can't get out, they said, but Kamala Harris had no trouble getting in to California and to Las Vegas to campaign over the weekend. Well, the same with Biden. He spent most of his time at Rehoboth Beach.
You wish that you could put more resources in North Carolina, knowing what you know now. And you wish that you spent the weekend here in Washington rather than in Delaware.
Come on, stop that, Katie, will you? Rather than Delaware, it's 90 miles from here, okay? I was on the phone the whole time working on that.
The whole time. Well, needless to say.
Do y'all believe him? Drop the gems if you believe him. Drop the caps if he's lying. He said he was on the phone the whole time working on that. Salute to Fat Boy for 803 for that 20 piece says preach. I got to give y'all this game. Nobody else is going to go live and give y'all these gems. There's nobody else going to use their platform the way I use mine, bro. I put it all on the line for everybody. I want the truth out. Let's go.
They were both slammed for their failure to address the nation in real time. Asleep at the wheel, absentee leaders, the dereliction of duty. These were just some of the phrases ricocheting around Instagram and Twitter about what seemed like a low-key public response to an epic natural disaster. Now, Biden finally got shamed into going. He says he'll go to the region on Wednesday. As for Kamala, her team released a statement saying she would visit the regions affected when it was not disruptive to ongoing operations. Now, what they really meant was when it wasn't disruptive to Harris's previously scheduled campaign events. We saw what a real leader's response is like this afternoon, though, in a very hard-hit area of Georgia.
We have a lot of truckloads of different items from oil to water.
Who do y'all, in this situation, who are you trusting? Trump, Biden, Kamala, or nobody? Let me know in the chat. Just type in the name Trump, Biden, Kamala, nobody. None of the above. Who are y'all trusting right now?
To all sorts of equipment that's going to help them. Many thousands are without power. They're running low on food and fuel. We brought a lot of it down with us. It's going to be distributed now or soon throughout Georgia, as well as North Carolina, South Carolina, Florida, Virginia, Alabama, and Tennessee.
And yet, remember all the blather at the DNC about how Trump doesn't care about anyone but himself?
Throughout the region, our hearts are with you, and we are going to be with you as long as you need it. It's called an hour of need. You're in our prayers.
What do y'all think, man? Who are y'all trusting right now? I see a lot of nobodies. I see a lot of people saying, I ain't trusting none of these motherfuckers.
My car's gone. Everything's gone. It's all gone.
Alright guys, just to give you an understanding of the devastation we're dealing with here. Finger up gone. Flat bridge gone. And fucking road's gone.
man. I ain't gonna lie. I feel so bad for these people, man. I feel very bad for these people.
Between October 1st and October 15th, 2024, you need to pay attention. There's going to be massive distractions that are going to get you to look this way as the whole financial system switches this way. Now, what I'm sharing with you is just my opinion and my research. So there's two major things that I want to talk to you about. So around October 25th, the Federal Reserve Philadelphia is having a meeting around fintech. Now, this is an annual meeting. Brad Garlinghouse is going to be a speaker there, Chris Larson, and there's a huge list of people who are responsible for changing this financial system as we know it. Now remember, that's the Federal Reserve of Philadelphia. We went from cryptocurrencies of fraud to now Bitcoin is the savior for the American financial system in the debt crisis. So here's what I believe is going to happen. As we continue to look this way at a huge distraction, remember 1929 to 1942 was their crisis stage, 2008 to 2030 is ours. Now remember what happened after 1942, we went into World War II, and then after World War II, American became the dominant currency. We had Bretton Woods and many other big governmental financial structures were put in place around the financial system. There was a massive systemic change in 1942 or after 1942 in our financial system, and we're going through the exact massive systematic change. So there's two major players in the game that I believe are going to be part of a massive global switch in the financial system, which is going to be an even playing field, money moving at the speed of light across different rails. Now, what this is going to look like, I don't believe that America will be the dominant currency in the future. I'm not talking about today or tomorrow. Within the next 10 years, we're going to have a bag of currencies. Currencies are going to be regulated by an even playing field. There won't be one dominant currency. That old system is dead because of the advent of blockchain technology and money moving at the speed of light. So what I predict is Bitcoin is going to be pulled underneath the treasury. Countries are going to use Bitcoin to become sovereign. And this will be our financial system for the next 100 years. Bitcoin will be mined for 116 years, and financial systems last fiat systems about 80 to 100 years. You're going to see all banks implement technologies like Ripple, XRP. I'm not saying they're going to use all XRP. I'm just saying like Ripple, like XRP, distributed ledger technology, blockchain technology. You got Wells Fargo with R3, you got Bank of America with JPM Coin, they created their own. You got companies like Bank of America with Ripple, it's in their patent. So why do I bring all this up? Because I've radically transformed my family's life from 2020 to 2022 when I paid attention to this narrative. Not get rich quick, not running into crypto to try to win the lottery, but I started to see a systemic switch in the financial system. And I studied history, and I saw that most wealth is built during these times because they get us to look this way, and they switch the whole system this way, and the 1% becomes much wealthier. And the middle class always gets rocked during these times, moves down to the working poor, and then it recycles itself again. Now, with the advent of technology and the internet, we can research now. It's not hear ye, it's 1929, the stock market is collapsing. We can now research. We can connect the dots. We can see the waves of energy. So now we're going into a second wave of energy, and then we'll have another big wave of energy going into 2030. So this wave of energy is kicking in right now. Back end of October, we're going to go into November. Cryptocurrency is going to go straight up for about 12, 14 months. And then it's going to come collapsing back down. The cycle is going to continue. So what I do is I accumulate when it's down, when everybody's running. I sell when it's going up, and I pull it down the risk pyramid to things that have been here forever. First annuity was in the Roman days. I use insurance to secure, compound, and grow my wealth. I secure my car. I secure my house. I secure my family with term insurance. Why wouldn't I insure my money? So I insure my money. I'm going to buy more real estate. I'm going to buy more silver. I'm going to invest more into my companies to future-proof them. I'm going to repeat this cycle. So as everybody's rushing in to get rich quick in crypto, I'll be selling people my crypto. And then I can't wait for the bear market in 2026. I love bear markets. 2026, 2027, 2028, 2029. I'll be accumulating like crazy, and I'll repeat the cycle again, 2029 to 2030. Bring it down the risk pyramid to the bottom into tier 1 capital. Guys, this wave of energy has happened over and over again in humanity. At some point, you have to wake up. The 1% will always be the 1%. Jim Rohn says you give $1 million to every single person in society, it's going to end up in the same 1% hands. So pay attention. October 1st, October 15th, you're going to see some sort of big distraction that's going to pull us this way as they're having big meetings this way.
Did he lie? October 1st was today. What was the big distraction of the day? Can anybody tell me what the big distraction is for today? October 1st and October 15th. What happened today that everybody's talking about? Everybody talking about something. P. Diddy. P. Diddy. P. Diddy is the distraction. 3,000 victims, a 9-year-old. I'm going to be real. I don't know that they're proving any of this shit on Diddy. I think that they're just blowing smoke in the Diddy case. I think they're just saying shit and they don't got proof of anything. Because if you had this proof, that would have been in the tapes. They would have already had the Diddy shit wrapped up. They already went in there and Diddy outsmarted them. Diddy still got the tapes. Now you're just banking on my word against some alleged victims. I don't believe they got no tapes. I think this is going to be a lot of hearsay and throwing names out there to see what sticks and what doesn't. I think the Diddy case is one huge fucking distraction.
Around your financial system. Warriors, rise, get your shit together. Let's go. Love you guys. Remember, I will never proactively DM you. Those are all scammers. I do not invest people's crypto. I do not trade crypto.
Keep it a buck, y'all. Let's keep that a buck. But the financial system is about to take a hit, and I don't know what the fuck gonna happen next. But y'all just better start staying woke. Y'all just better start staying woke, man. Staying woke, man.
Please keep us in your thoughts. Everything we've been building for the last year has been literally washed away in minutes. Everything's gone. Everything we've worked for and everything we've built is gone. The splash floodings. And our garage. And our house. And the barn. Everything is gone. Everything's gone. Everything is gone. Our yurt. We had guests staying. Thankfully, they were out. Everything is gone. Everything's ruined.
Let me ask y'all something, man. Ratchet Gang, what could we do? What could we do to help these people? I mean, I'm not saying I'm the biggest in the world. I got the most money, and I don't know, man. I don't know that I could do anything. But if anybody has any ideas of something that Ratchet Gang can do, hell, if we all want to go out there, you know, Ratchet will always catch a flight, or whatever we got to do, man. We'll figure this out, man. But I think definitely something has to be done. Money, something, GoFundMe, something. I don't know, man. What can we do to help these people? Can somebody tell me anything we could possibly do to help these people out?
Our garden. It's totally underwater. So much for mowing the grass. Everything we've built. Our wedding is in a week.
Damn, they said they had a wedding in a week. That's fucked up. That's fucked up.
This is our chicken coop. We got an egg. Let's see the egg. The blessing in the storm. We're so lucky to have amazing friends and family. But this is our chicken coop. Our poor chickens. Joey.
What do y'all think about this, man? This is something sad that people lost everything. They were getting married in a week. Everything gone. Their whole farm wiped. And meanwhile, you got everybody else just going along, getting by, right? Nobody really gives a right. Nobody's gonna cover this. Who is gonna cover this?
Everything was almost ready to go, and it was so beautiful. Chicken crispers. It's all garbage and stuff. You know, everyone's safe, all the animals are safe, but they're supposed to be getting married here in a week. I don't know what to do.
Man. Let's continue, y'all. Let's continue.
Well, where should we begin? You guys have heard.
Okay, not that one. I don't want that one right there.
Can I tell you what I find suspicious as shit? That one of the areas affected by Hurricane Helene is the world's largest lithium deposit, and the DoD just entered into an agreement with this company right here to mine lithium for electric cars starting in 2025. Now that area is completely devastated. This was a $90 million agreement between the DoD and this company right here to get Kings Mountain, North Carolina lithium mine up and running by 2030. If that area has been inundated, is in a disaster zone, then the government can come in and do eminent domain, and they can pay you what it was worth 5 years ago rather than what it's worth right now. Imagine that your home is turned into a watery lot and the government comes to you and says, hey, I'll pay you what you paid for it. You're gonna take it and you're gonna go, right? What do you think is going to happen right here now that they want this lithium mine up and running by 2025, 2030 at the latest? Back in 1947, we had the Florida-Georgia hurricane, or Hurricane 9, and it was the first hurricane to be targeted for weather modification. What happened was General Electric, the U.S. Navy, the Army, the Air Force, they poured dry ice into this hurricane using airplanes to see what would happen. Would they slow it down? Well, what happened was it slowed down a little bit, but it turned west really sharp. Let me show you. This is the path that the hurricane took in 1947. Does it look similar to you? Probably not. It's a coincidence, right? Moving on. I'm sure this is just another coincidence, but do you know who owns the most shares in that lithium mine? BlackRock and Vanguard.
Shit. BlackRock again, Vanguard. Some people might not be following along. I might lose some people in this. Okay.
What does this mean? This is North Carolina here. What does this mean? Piedmont Lithium has bought local homes to make room for their project. Did North Carolina have some kind of lithium mine or something?
They're trying to push these electric cars, ain't they?
Hey guys.
Farmers refused to sell their land. They were refusing. What did they do?
Number 20, 21, and I think number 9's in the back there. Those, my cows are mad right now because they want to move into the other field, but I'm making them wait till the rain lets up in the afternoon because I have to re-fence a certain section.
This is what lithium mining looks like in Chile. Here in the Salar de Atacama, in a region of the world known as the Lithium Triangle, nearly 1/3 of the world's lithium is produced from brines.
What What is going on here, y'all? Can anybody make out what's going on? Drop the gems if you understand. Drop the eyeballs if you're a little confused.
So from this plant here, how many electric vehicles are you powering?
Today, about 50,000, and we should be able to get up to 75,000 EVs every single year.
With demand for electric vehicles and the lithium-ion batteries that power them at an all-time high, Chile's vast salt flats have become a vital national resource. They contain the largest and some of the highest quality lithium reserves in the world.
The Salar de Atacama represents the best lithium brines in the world because it has about 2,000 parts per million of lithium concentrated in it. This is also the most cost-effective place to produce lithium in the world.
In the brine mining process, extremely salty water from an underground reservoir is pumped to the surface and evaporated in large, extravagantly colored ponds, leaving high concentrations of lithium behind.
The demand for it is skyrocketing. The price of it.
I'm telling y'all, this is what it's about. It's skyrocketing and they need it. More electric cars. North Carolina had it. It's all over the farms. The farmers ain't selling. Fuck it. We're going to go in there and create a fucking crisis and we're going to take it.
Is skyrocketing.
Allegedly.
And the capacity that Chile has to exploit this resources is almost limitless.
But Chile is actually losing market share to Australia, where lithium is mined from hard rock, and Argentina, where the country is welcoming international investment. Many say that Chile must act fast to ramp production before other countries
now are y'all following along?
Beat them to it, or new battery tech is developed.
I need 20 people to double tap that screen. 20 people, get the likes up. Double tap this screen right here. Just double tap your screen. Double tap your screen.
It's not clear how big a window of opportunity Chile has to take advantage of this white gold.
Now, Chile's president, Gabriel Boric, has announced a long-awaited state-led plan for the development of the country's lithium industry.
Chile has to take advantage of this white gold. To take advantage of this white gold.
News in Hawaii right now, at least 1,000 people are still missing as the deadly wildfires.
The wildfires are missing kids. Whatever happened to that? Why they don't report on that?
Well, that's different. Remember what she said when Joe Biden called to say he was dropping out? Remember Kamala Harris told Dana Bash over at CNN.
My family was staying with us, and including my baby nieces. And we had just had pancakes and, Auntie, can I have more bacon? Yes, I'll make you more bacon. And then we were sitting down to do a puzzle. And the phone rang and it was Joe Biden. And he told me what he had decided to do. And I asked him, are you sure?
All right, so we have it down. Pancakes, Auntie can have more bacon. Great, I'll cook some more bacon. Let's do a puzzle. Joe Biden calls. Well, this is what she said to All the Smoke podcast.
And that one morning, I had, a few hours sleep. And I like to sleep.
Mm-hmm. Okay, let's continue, Kamala. You like telling the truth, right? I can't stand this damn lady either, by the way. But let's continue.
Mm-hmm.
Do we have any fans of Kamala? Raise your hands if you're a fan of Kamala. Everybody raise your hand if you're rocking with Kamala. If you're not, just drop a cap. If you fuck with her, drop the hand emoji. If not, drop the caps.
I was like, and so I just went out and got a pork roast and started marinating.
That doesn't work. Get to your happy place.
And my family happened to be in town, so they were very happy about the whole situation. But
so you were making a pork roast and not pancakes. Okay, I got it.
I just got up and started. Everybody's asleep. I just got up and started cooking.
All right, so which is it? Everybody was asleep. You went and got a pork roast and started marinating it. Everybody was sleeping. She just started cooking. But what about the pancakes and the puzzle and the bacon? I'm asking for a friend. I'm wondering, did I miss something? It seems as though she's had two different stories about what happened when she found out. You tell me. Come on.
Y'all tell me. Maybe she is telling the truth. I don't know. Some of y'all like her. I don't know. So I can't play the music, but as you see, the hurricane definitely is affecting a lot of people. It's affecting a lot of people, man, in a lot of places. What the hell is about to happen? Something big is about to come. You heard somebody say October 1st, something was going to happen in October 15th. You look up, it was the 1st today. What the fuck happened October 1st? Oh, Diddy. You got the ports. You got all this. You got a lot of stuff going on right now, man. And we got to cover this stuff no matter how no one perceives the story. Look, people can clout chase. We got to change the world. While they go clout chase, we're going to change this world and we're going to figure this out. So we're going to help as many people as we can, man. I don't know what we can do to help, but I'll get on Discord and I'll talk to my people and we'll come up with a game plan and we'll figure out something we can do fast to help these people. I got the resources to get something done. So I'll use all my resources to figure out what I can accomplish by helping these people in North Carolina out. And I fuck with North Carolina. If anybody knows me, I like North Carolina. Last time I went, North Carolina treated me well. South Carolina treated me well. So we got to get out there to North and South Carolina and figure out how we can help these people, y'all. Let's keep this a big buck, as you see here, man. This is crazy. This is crazy work right now, man. And ain't nobody talking about it. Let's continue.
Homes underwater and over 120 dead.
No. I don't need that one. All right, let's continue.
Federal prosecutors say hip-hop mogul...
No. Cover Diddy. Is this one it? Hold on. No, that was a Diddy press conference. I'm done with that. All right, let's play this one then. I can go to this one now.
The spell them demonic Democrats got y'all under should be studied. Like, them Twitches with a W and them Torlocks with a W is working overtime because what is going on? You know somebody is a terrible leader by how many excuses the people following them got to make for them. You know somebody is a terrible leader by how much the leader don't even take accountability for any of the part that they play in the mess that they made in situations. You know somebody's a terrible leader by how much the leader got to play the blame game and the people following them have to play the blame game in order for anything to make sense. Like, somebody pinch me, I think I'm dreaming. And I'm trying to make it make sense, but 1 + 1 is equal in 17. It's not making sense. I don't know if it's not making sense because Joe and Kamala is the worst administration, I think, ever. Like, I truly believe that they're the worst administration ever, and I voted for them. Sadly, I played a part in this foolishness, but my mistake. Kamala has been around for the last 3.5 years. Everybody forgot everybody existed, literally. She forgot we existed. I forgot she existed. Y'all forgot she existed. The media does this thing, which they are really good at. I'm going to give them credit because they do this thing where they rebrand her, revamp her, and now it's like, oh my God, we love you. Even though she's been around for the last 3.5 years and nobody loved each other. Nobody even paid anybody any attention. It's the weirdest thing ever to me. And then y'all do this weird thing where she was sworn in as the first Indian Asian vice president, but now she's black, and it's just like, what? And then the cats and dogs got y'all in uproar, but then an Indian woman telling you that she washes her greens in the tub with feet fungus and booty juice, that made you feel warm and cuddly inside, and that made you want to ask for the recipe. I've been to many church events, pastor anniversaries, family reunions, birthday parties, all the things with hundreds of black people, and ain't nobody ever had to wash greens in the tub. That's disgusting. But that made y'all feel good. Weird. One of the craziest excuses that y'all came up with was that a vice president has no power, and I'm guessing Joe caught wind of that, and he got tired of y'all saying that, because then he did an interview on The View saying that this lady has just as much power as him. There's nothing that he could do that she can't do, and he was delegating all type of tasks to her, which I'm like, that's the first time I actually agree with Joe, because I'm like, duh. I mean, who didn't think the vice president had any power? But obviously y'all did. And then they have y'all doing, this is where I think the spell comes in at. When they be having y'all at them rallies chanting, Stop chanting. That is the problem. When they have y'all saying, we're not going back. What are you talking? They have y'all actually thinking that you're escaping someone other than them. We're turning the page. Close the book. We don't want another chapter of this. This is actually insane. But they have y'all chanting this weirdness and y'all actually be chanting it. Weird. They have literally beat Project 2025 and y'all so bad that y'all have literally became petrified of Project 2025 just for the people that wrote Project 2025 to come out and endorse Kamala. And now let me guess, because the spell is crazy. Now Project 2025 is not all of a sudden so bad when everybody told y'all that it was fake. But y'all allowed them people to fearmonger you so much that you actually thought it was real. You actually was losing sleep thinking that Project 2025 is a thing.
I see somebody say she's not speaking any facts. I seen a lot of people saying she's dropping gems. So I'm gonna ask y'all a question in the chat. Is this lady on this screen dropping facts or is she capping? If she dropping facts, drop the gems in the chat. If she's giving you gems, drop the gems. If she's capping, drop the caps. Let me know how y'all feeling right now.
And then they came out and endorsed Kamala. Weird. Then you have the abortion buses on wheels, but then there's no abortion buses at the border. Weird. And then you have a campaign ran on offing babies when really we could just practice safe sex, not have sex, or get on some type of birth control so that way babies don't have to keep getting murked. And your taxpayer dollars don't have to keep getting funded to murk babies, children, women, and other innocent people. Then you have Kamala and them, the Democrats, like last week wanting to pass a bill to allow, and this is why I told y'all I would never be a girl's girl, because y'all can never make this make sense to me, but this is what girls do. Honestly, if anybody ever called me a girl's girl, I would literally feel like I'm failing at life, because this is prime example of girls just emotional and they don't think. But let's give let's break down the whole girl situation, right? Tell me if this makes sense. So you have Kamala and the Democrats trying to pass a bill last week so that illegal immigrants, if they were to sexually abuse somebody, sexually assault somebody, they're not sent back to their country because Kamala don't want to demonize them. They're not demons. And she also mentioned multiple times that they're not criminals, even though 13,000 of the like millions of illegal immigrants that they let in the country are known. And then thousands more are actual known sexual assaulters. But who cares? Because we're giving you the convenience to off your baby. If we place any of these people we don't even know, we can't even identify into your neighborhoods, we're not keeping you safe. But we're going to give you the convenience to off your baby if something do happen. What? Make it make sense. It don't. But then also you have this hurricane that literally have taken people's lives, homes, livelihoods, cars. Literally their entire life is changed. People were sitting and stuck on their roof, no power, no electricity. And Joe Biden just allocated billions of more dollars to Ukraine. At least if their ports was closing and they were hit by a hurricane, we know Ukraine will be straight on our taxpayer dollars. But then Joe Biden came out and said he don't have nothing else for the people that was affected by the hurricane. FEMA don't have money. So these people are just out of luck. And then it's like 4 more hurricanes brewing right now. Weird. And on to the ports closing. Tomorrow they are set to go on strike. Thousands and thousands and thousands of employees want what they are rightfully owed. They want more compensation for the part that they play into bringing our goods into this country. So our food, medicine, all the things that we need, car parts, housing parts, all of those things that come into the country, they're going on strike. So for every day that they're on strike, it's like setting the United States back 7 days. But Joe Biden said he's not getting involved. Of course you aren't, Joe. We expected nothing less of you. Like, it's so weird. It's honestly strange. But hey, anything is better than Trump, right? Anything is better than them. And when I truly say anything, I truly mean anything. Anything is better than them. The fact that y'all actually want 4 more years of this is insane, because get off your baby. And the NFL just signed a deal with FEMA to make the stadiums a place, like in case of a disaster or an emergency. Y'all take y'all behinds in them people's stadium if you want to, especially if you Black. That is insane. I don't care if you have to go live in the woods. Make that the last of the last of the last option. But then they just did that because they signed over America's sovereignty to the WHO, which means in a state of an emergency or whatever they deem an emergency, they're able to make rules and put things into place to dictate what goes on in the case of an emergency. What? People were stuck on their roofs from this hurricane, literally stuck on their roofs, probably still stuck on their roofs. And Kamala and Joe is missing in action. They have not said nothing. They have not done anything. And have not even tried to go get these people off the roofs. However, they're actively flying illegal immigrants into the country, literally on an airplane. And I wish that was a lie. I wish that, because that sounds insane to me, but it's happening. Like, you can say, they're the prime example of, you can say whatever you want to say. You can say Americans first, Americans first, and Americans first. But their actions prove Americans last. Literally. I mean, everything that they do. And then a lot of y'all are on this weird, egotistical pride trip to where y'all will go with anything simply because you cannot be wrong or whatever. It's strange.
Man. Let's continue. Is this the one?
Well, where should we begin? You guys have heard of whitewashing history, but have you heard of blackwashing? Blackwashing is when you're a politician and it's election season and suddenly you have to relate to black people. So you just sort of start making stuff up to blackify yourself, your history. You start dropping a bunch of slang and colloquialisms and hoping that the people will therefore understand you. Honestly, it's become something of a democratic rite of passage. Except this time, I think we may have caught the culprit red-handed. Of course, I'm speaking about Kamala Harris. I think her and her campaign team are really going to regret the day that their media henchmen came for Janet Jackson. It is just a fact that Kamala Harris's family descends from slavers. They were given money for their slaves. Somebody did the calculation, essentially, for that day and time, it would have been $11 million that they inherited for their slaves once it was abolished. It is why
this is all allegedly.
He speaks about his Jamaican heritage. He speaks about them as having owned stores, right? So this is not your typical black story that we're referring to here. And so I expected very much for there to be a record of marriage. Oddly, as you guys will recall, any records that I did find suggested to me that Beryl may have been the domestic help, who may have also given birth to a son named Donald, born in 1938, who died before he even turned 2. So that was very strange. Question marks. We were like, okay, we're seeing this Beryl, we're seeing this Donald Harris, we're seeing that an infant died. What's really going on here? Why is it starting to feel like a scary movie? But of course, we want to rationalize it ourselves. Like maybe it is just a coincidence that another Beryl had another Donald in 1938 in St. Aaron Parish, and we shouldn't look too far into that. What we knew for certain was that Beryl, the correct Beryl, was married at the age of 25. So Donald Harris, who was presenting as Kamala's father, would have been 6 years old. She got married to a man named Lawford Newland, who he has completely erased from his childhood historical account. When he wrote this piece, he did not mention a Lawford Newland, a stepdaddy named Lawford Newland. And that was odd because of Harris after that. So have the kid, marry someone else, and then go back and marry your baby daddy. I don't know, but I needed to find some records. We also couldn't find a divorce record, by the way, between Lawford Newland and Beryl Finnegan. Where's the divorce record? We did see that he went to America. We searched there. He went through New Orleans. He went through California. We just could not find anything. And in my view, there were too many holes in his account, numbers that he got wrong about the siblings. I just felt that there was a secret here. So I decided that we needed more information specifically about Donald J. Harris himself. And we couldn't find a birth certificate for him, which I flagged as odd. And I also wanted to find that marriage certificate between his father, Oscar J. Harris, and his mother, Beryl Finnegan. That was crucial to me. So here's what we stumbled upon. More information about Donald J. Harris appeared to us.
Man. So Kamala is scamming. So Kamala out here scamming, Diddy out here AIing. They got AI Diddy locked up. They got a 9-year-old coming out with charges. They got fake arrest footage of Diddy. You got no help in North Carolina. What the fuck? We're fucked, right? Go figure, we are fucked. We are screwed right now, man. We are literally freaking screwed. I don't know where to begin. I do know that I will use my platform to help these people in North Carolina, South Carolina, and all the other surrounding areas. I can't do it all, but I can do what I can do. I got a lot of support out there in the Carolinas and in the surrounding areas, so maybe it's something we could do. We're gonna get on Discord tonight, and we're gonna chop it up on Discord about what are gonna be the next steps for this platform and what y'all want to do moving forward. Of course, we're gonna cover the Diddy case. Of course, we're gonna talk about Diddy. Of course, we're gonna cover some of these rappers that are about to get on the live because they're gonna distract us more before this election. Of course, we're gonna cover stuff like that. But what can we do to cover more topics like this to tackle these type of topics and help out the community versus taking away from the community? You know what I mean? We're at $335, man. Maybe we're not gonna get that 400 buns, but it's okay. It's okay. We got to 335. I'm not mad at that. It's the first day of the month. We got one new member tonight. Make sure y'all double tap that screen. If you haven't already, make sure you subscribe to the channel. Don't double tap the screen to like the video. So I think this is a very important topic. What do y'all think about this topic tonight, man? Was it an important topic? Did y'all fuck with it? Let me know in the chat. We have to start with being honest and bring God back into the world. That is correct. So it might be some things we have to, get back to some of that Bible talk over here. And y'all know that every time I cover stuff like this, they don't like it. They do not like when I touch topics like this. They don't want me using my platform to touch any of this stuff. I expect it's more the same right now. So, they don't. I'm not a very likable person, especially when it comes to media, because I don't play by the rules. I play by my own. But I got such a big enough support system that I don't need to play by the rules. I don't do nothing for numbers. I don't do nothing for clout. I don't want to be friends with anybody, as far as I don't want to be friends with no content creators. I'm not linking up. I don't ever link up with nobody. It's either Ratchet Gang or it's nothing. If you're not with me, I'm probably not even gonna talk to you. Either you rocking with what I'm rocking with, or we can't even be cool. I don't even get off my Discord server no more. I stay on my Discord server all day, building with my people. And I'm gonna continue to do the same. So if you want to be a part of the Ratchet Gang community, I suggest you get on this Discord server with us. The Discord server is going to be discord.gg/RatchetTV. The mods will drop that in the chat. I'll get ready to go open up the room right now so we can get ready. We're going to get off here in a second because I got to talk to my people. So I got to get over here to my Discord server and go talk to my people. So we already got two people in here, TT Diva and Toxic already over here. Salute TT Diva and Toxic. You know what I'm talking about? I'm about to open up this room right now. Give me a second, y'all. Salute to everybody. Make sure you go support my Discord server, man. Everybody get on my Discord. Support the Discord server. Oh shit, I didn't even add everybody. Pull up. Let me add everybody so I can get them all over here. Man. All right, let me get everybody to the Discord server, and then let me go ahead and share the link to you guys. Okay, there go everybody. Here they come. All right, so let's go ahead and salute to Southern Texas boy for that 20-piece. Salute, Ratchet. You going in as usual. Show was fire. Keep cooking, gang. Salute. I appreciate you, man. We had 355, man. We got 45 away from 400 buns. I don't know, man. Maybe we can get $45 in the next 5 minutes. If not, it's all good. I ain't doing no tripping. Just like the video. It said, I'm glad I stayed up tonight. Have a good night. Yeah, this one's going to stay up. We keeping this one up. And we're going to continue to cover stuff like this. Make sure y'all all get on my Discord server. I'm going to drop the link right now in the chat. Also, Ratchet Gang, do me a favor. When I end this video, I want all y'all to get into the comment section to let me know how y'all felt about tonight's content. Please and thank you. Get into my comment section after I get... Mute your live. I hear you. Yeah, all right, there you go. Yeah, do me that favor. Do me a favor, y'all. Do me that. So I need y'all to get on my Discord server. And I mean, not get on my Discord server. Get on my comment section after this live ends. Do me a favor, y'all. Do me that. Oh, my bad. Salute to Discord server. Hold on, let me mute my damn live. I mean, not get on my Discord server. Get on my comment section after. All right, there we go. Salute to who is it, man? Why the hell my screen freeze? All right, salute to Laquan Sloan for that 5-piece. Salute, Laquan. I appreciate you. Salute. We got 360. We $40 away from 400. $40? $40. I know we can do $40. I know we can do a 40-piece real quick. I know somebody can throw up a 40-piece real quick. Cookie shot. What cookie shot? What are you talking about the cookie shot for? Tonight live was awesome, Ratchet. Thank you. I appreciate all y'all for sticking around because this ain't content like no one else will cover, y'all. Well, I love y'all, Ratchet Gang. You know what I'm talking about? It's a lot of people jumping on my damn server right now, man. How long, Cat? All right, we got 27 people over there already. I'm pretty sure we'll get to... We had like a lot of people over there last night. We playing this little Call of Duty ass game. Telling y'all, we got this little shooting game over there we be playing. We go around and play other servers. And yeah, it's like I think a 12 on 12 death match that we play, shooting shit up. Be playing the little farm merge game. Be playing chess, checkers. We play a lot of games on Discord, so it's not just something we just sit up there and just bullshit on. We watch sports over there. We watch all the pay-per-view events. We watch movies over there. We watch we actually got, matter of fact, y'all get on the Discord server because we got to vote for a movie for Friday. As a matter of fact, we got to vote for a movie for Friday night. So Friday night we'll be doing movie night. I'll be bringing y'all more movies that y'all can watch every Friday. We do sports betting over there. We do parlays. We put together ways to get money, man. I got a lot of shit going on that server. So if you want to be a part of the gang and you want to, you know what I'm saying, kick it with us, rock out with us, come over there to the server. You know what I'm saying? You ain't got to, but if you're a Ratchet Gang, you should be over there. All the trolls are gone. I got rid of all the trolls. So if you are Ratchet Gang, you should be on my Discord server. All right, y'all. Well, I'm gonna get the hell up off here. I will see y'all tomorrow night, same time, same place. Salute to the gang. Salute to the gang. Salute to the mother gang. You know what I'm talking about? Your boy Big Ratchet finna get up out of here, man. Somebody going to jail in the Diddy case, man. Diddy ass going to jail. You know what I'm talking about? I'll see y'all on the next one. It's your boy Big Ratchet. You know what I'm talking about? It's your boy Big Ratchet, man. Hey, I'm Big Ratchet. That's Ratchet Gang, and this is Ratchet TV. You know what I'm talking about? Make sure you like, subscribe, and share the video. We out this bitch. Tone bite.